in the long run. Do you understand? Even though he didn't wait for question or whatever, but then I saw what was going on that Baba fed down everybody. Rule. I'm not going to support Sholake to go and petition him, but that love or sympathy that I used
You
to
mean
show
York was
him, I
also
think
there? York was also there.
your
Wait,
came,
you
yeah,
mean
your
York
came,
was
yes,
also there?
Yeah, it
yes,
came up
yes,
briefly.
yes, he
Yes.
came up,
Briefly.
yes, he came up. So you understand?
Baba
So
get mind though.
uh,
Baba get mind as well.
that's what I'm saying now. Now the feeling that
Shodamites.
support, that sympathy that I used to give to Baba, now I think Baba is over. I think he's burning it now by doing what he's doing now. This move that he's making is becoming crazy. It's either Baba address this thing once and for all. Let's
Baba is
hear
saying,
from
"Ma fi
him.
siya pa wọ́n."
Yeah, let's hear from him. This shoulder might come in to do the talking. This shoulder might come in to do the talking. I don't think that is the right way. Baba should come and address the public. Let us know if everything this woman is saying is actually what he is going through. Do you understand? How can the shoulder might say, "Oh, Baba, whoever sọ fún òun ní bóyá Gureti náà òun rí," and all of that? So why pick what you want to talk about and throw the rest away?
Apart from that, the one thing that is a bit confusing for me, I mean, you guys can correct me. Shodamite said Baba is a carpenter, and because of his popularity, he could not do carpentry work. I was thinking he should use that to his own advantage, business
Exactly.
wise. I don't understand.
You say it's popular. Just make it invest, make it bigger, like charge more.
I don't get it.
You're
She
Boba's dad now,
she
you're no longer Josie.
she emphasized on the fact that Baba is a musician now. That she's basically telling us to start buying Baba's music. That's the only way Baba
Exactly.
can eat. That is what she told us today. That we should start patronizing Baba's music. We should start sending in jingles. You get what I'm
Being
trying to say?
being a carpenter, he should actually go into furniture and name himself Joseph Aloba, aka Baba Mohbad,
Yes. No,
carpenter.
Moba's dad.
Yeah,
Rather
this is
than
Mohbad.
asking
This is Mohbad's dad.
Sarichi, rather than asking public for donation, they know that won't work. Hence the reason why they came with the music part. Extreme,
Exactly.
yeah,
All
yeah,
of this is just money.
extreme
It's
music here, extreme. The only way people will if you donate because the public ain't gonna donate shit by now.
I
No, no,
even
no.
BDM.
That should be some leftovers in GoFundMe, right?
Yeah, there's $8,000 there. I had Tony preparing saying that
So
nothing must happen to the $8,000. She said nothing must happen to the $8,000.
Now, the sniper, do you think what VDM came out to say few weeks ago, few days ago about when Naira being, you know, advantage in like to get the royalty because of the contract that Mohbad, broke and all of that. Could it be that Baba actually has gotten this fact? That's why he's doing this. Because I feel
no, he
if
must
that
have
money is
known that
there,
before. He must have known. Listen, for me, honestly speaking, BDM just saying whatever he says, right?
I
Until
don't
it's
think so
settled.
because VDM is
Until
close to
it's
Naira.
I
Do you understand?
know that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's what I'm saying the same thing, right? It's not BDM that's going to be explaining the terms of contract with Mohbad, isn't it? Let's be
Yeah,
realistic.
but what if
Yeah.
based on what Naira has lost. Now these people don't have any evidence against Naira that he bullied this guy, okay? And Naira is like, okay, the contract it was Mohbad that broke the contract, and when he passed, when in fact you guys knew, I don't know if they had any evidence, but if they didn't, I'm just saying if they didn't, you guys knew that I didn't bully this guy, and you guys did all of this, and for over 2 years, for almost 2 years, I've not been able to go to shows to do anything. So that money I'm not going to pay. What if that has happened right now, and they're going to focus on immunization, and that's why Baba is coming now
See,
and coming back to the
that
public.
will get ugly. How about when Mohbad was actually denying his own daily bread when he was alive? How about
Yeah,
that
but
for a
but but
change?
Mohbad wasn't he going to shows?
No, he wasn't. It was even the Paul O that took him to London. Mohbad said it himself during an interview. When Paulo was contacted by when Paulo called the Malians, they wanted to take the Mohbad to London. They told him all negative stuff about him. That you shouldn't bother about him.
But there are
Mohbad said
videos
it
of
himself.
Mohbad after he left the Malians. There's so many live shows that he
Are
went
you
by
not
himself.
listening? This guy was beaten many times. He could not get a single show to go to. For me, it's a crying wolf anyway, as far as I'm concerned. But that's fine.
Well, anyway,
You know.
I'm just
When you
saying
say
maybe
single show, Sarichi, when you say single show, I'm lost now. What do you
exactly
mean by
because
single
most
show?
of the videos, like there are shows that Mohbad did that he was no longer with the Malians. He was going
So
to shows.
what, are you talking about concert or what are you talking about, Sarichi? Are you
I'm
talking about
talking about
concert?
concert when the guy is trying to invite, when they try to invite him, everything got scattered, isn't it? Remember?
Don't
He
forget,
said it himself.
don't forget I told you we were at W Bar. He came to perform at W Bar in
Yeah,
June
those
and he passed in
yeah.
September.
Those are
Yeah, and he
small
passed
thing,
in,
yeah.
and he died in September.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's a
that was the last time
that's a small get together now. I'm talking about you know what shows are just like the one he went to before he passed on.
I saw him.
You know.
But when you
That's
look
where
at
the money is, isn't
when
it?
you look at concerts
Yeah.
in Nigeria, how often do they even do concerts in Nigeria? They do it mostly in December. In Nigeria, it's mostly in December. And how many artists
Mm.
actually does concerts in Nigeria? Again,
Yeah,
apart from the Olamide,
you cannot judge by that, right? If I want to if I want to do a show, it's down to me to target specific time, maybe in summer or anything like that, and then put my money down, right? So
Okay. What is your position on the way forward? I think the sniper, you were telling me something then that because a lot of people are gathering on Supervisor platform, so it means they are going to decide for the whole public what will happen.
no. Let me go back to what I was saying there, right? Now, where you're able to, show that might, if she's able to capture certain member of the public, be it 10, be it 20, if she's in a group, if those 20 are ready to sponsor whatever it is they want to do, they're okay. It's a plus. It's a plus. So if Super Vibes is in line with her and they get some other people, which we've seen some people showing interest, it doesn't matter. We cried about critical thinkers in the beginning. At the end of the day, they got people. They even got 14 people to donate to their whatever. Again, so you always have your
No,
people.
but that didn't stop them from failing, and they still fail at the end of the day. They did fail.
and
They still failed.
Soprano
and another thing,
it's not about failing. There is
Jack
no
Molu, we the comment warriors. Have you seen the sheer volume of the negative comment?
it's not about the negative comment, Sarichi. Like I said, he showed that might is
That's a
able.
temperature
Hold on.
gauge.
No. You show that might is
It
able to
is.
get the likes of Susie. Hold on. You know the people you want. Now, if there is a group, like I said, if there is a
No.
rich
The
girls
reason
group,
why Susie and Aristocrat are doing that, they are trying to find somewhere to harbor, somewhere to use to achieve an aim.
I'm not going to wait, Papa. No, it's not
I
just
mean,
Susie
that is where the
and
both of them are
Aristo.
going. Susie and
Wait,
Aristocrat, practically.
let's remove those two. Okay, let's remove those two now. That same place, there are still people that will still show support,
Anyone
that
you
will
point to
contact
me, I
this
will tell you.
person.
African TV, the reason why it's coming there so that they can
African
fight me
TV is
too.
not even there. African TV is not even there. Papa, no, it's not.
They will
Wait, don't
soon
make
join.
it look
He's
like
watching. He's
it's
still
you.
watching.
Wait,
He's
Papa, no, don't make it look like
still
it is
watching.
you. Wait, Papa, no, what is happening now has got nothing to do with you now, because you haven't even had any say in this. So I don't think
When
these
you
people.
no, I heard when Susie was
Makara
saying,
is there too. Makara is there.
I heard when Susie was saying, when your host comes out now, he will be against this way forward that we talk about.
And when your host comes out now, that host could be any host. Paparano, calm down.
Come
That
on
host
now,
could
come
be
on.
any host.
You know, I
Listen,
have blocked her. No, I've not blocked her, but I've banned her from this platform. I've kicked her away because I realized that she's just a manipulation and she doesn't know what she wants. She's a
Paparano,
manipulation and she doesn't
let
know
me
what she
tell
wants. She just wants to
let,
cause problems all over
Pap-
the places.
Paparano, where
And we
there's
don't want
if
that. So if
if
aristocrats want to
somebody
join her and they want to form new group, no problem. They will meet me
Paparano,
here.
Paparano, don't go that route, because listen, assumption problem money you get. It might not even be
Okay,
you.
maybe
Just
in
leave
few
it out.
weeks it will be obvious. In few weeks it will be
Well,
obvious.
till
But I
then,
know for
as at
sure
today, wait, as
that
at today,
we are
Paparano, they want to
formidable
move.
and ready.
Wait,
Anybody,
Paparano,
anytime
wait.
can take on
Paparano,
anybody.
wait. Yesterday, Paparano, they spoke about way forward. and a lot of people, if you remember, the likes of Sholake and Pras said they were disappointed because a lot of people wanted way forward, way forward, way forward, way forward, way forward, way forward. Now the shoulder might came back again today. Now she was cool with what I heard yesterday. Now I think some people are buying into our idea. Some people are ready to join us. You get what I'm trying to say? Now she would pick the people that she thinks are in line, in tune with her. Now she's seen aristocrats, she's seen Susie. There are certain people that she would have picked interest in as well. The next thing she's probably going to do, probably
I
go
hope
there.
Supremacy is not part of them because this time I will have to come hard on her. I back Crunchy Queen.
No,
No,
Supreme has not been coming. Crunchy Queen stood her ground yesterday. Crunchy Queen stood her ground yesterday. She said she's not.
I will be here watching
Jagumolu,
them. I
Yeah.
will be watching them very well.
honestly,
Any attempt,
please,
same way
you know,
I came against other people. Any
like you.
attempt to try to manipulate the public, I will be the first to respond
I like the
in the right
observation.
and
I
right
like the
way.
angle where you're coming from, right? But let's be realistic, right? If you look at the situation when all this, what they call it, NGO was discussed yesterday, and we were talking about the transparencies and all that, integrity of the NGO. And at one point, people are a little bit hedgy in the sense of how do you want to tell us that we will not drag you or we will not ask for accountability from the NGO things, right? Even I
Which
myself was
NGO? Who's bringing NGO again? Is there a new NGO?
Listen to this. This is quite funny.
That's the way
And
forward, Papa. No, NGO.
one
You
second.
mean they want to create another NGO again?
We have donated. We have donated NGO. We have donated NGO.
Let me talk to Papa.
I don't
Come on.
understand. You mean they want to create new NGO or bring in an already existing NGO that is underground?
Okay,
already existing NGO. Already existing NGO.
I will let this
Susie
paper
has an
take over.
NGO. Supervise has his own NGO. Yeah, Susie and Supervise, they have their NGO. Yeah.
The bottom line, there are a lot of people with NGO, and they backed down. They said they're not ready to use their own NGO. Right?
Well, they're going to say that for now, but later on, they might decide to use it.
No problem. Let us be watching the movie.
Some of us don't donate. Papa, no, some of us don't donate NGO. So leave it at that. We don't donate NGO.
It was a drama. It was a beautiful drama. That's all I can say.
Listen, I don't have issue if anybody has an evidence and they want to pursue their evidence to any extent, right? But trying to devise means to manipulate the public and scam people, I mean, that is not going to be allowed. As long as we are part of this, we'll not allow any abuse. Because
it's never going to work.
I have been abusing this case, or I have allowed myself to abuse this case will not be here for anybody. So I would not want tonight to see that people come together in this case.
You cannot save everybody, Papa. Understand that. The people that want to get scammed. You cannot.
We'll keep trying our best. That's our best. Is this? We'll keep standing strong against them. We keep hammering on what they are, and then we'll wait until they fall. Because, for example, like Yogda right now and their group, it is before our eyes now that they all fell. They now came back to their head, to their hey, if we had known, hey. We will keep hammering them till they come back to, hey, we didn't know it would be like this. Hey. But to say that we will be silent, that will not happen. The moment they start, we start to give them fire. We put their picture, we drag them, we put them where they're supposed to be. Criminals are not meant to be pampered. You drag them, you bring that out. Because if you don't abuse them and embarrass them, they will go and do it elsewhere. So let the whole world know what they are. Make them shake. Make them sleep at night and their head is hot all over the place.
Papa, make me understand this. Maybe it's me thinking this way, but most times the way I think it gets as it be. Now, was saying the government now, if we sue the government, now, not the same government, what you want for case no la sue.
In a criminal case, why would you sue government?
Because I got into an argument this morning with certain people, right? Now, and I've been hearing people wait for, they've been preaching, we will petition this, we'll petition the police, we'll do this, we'll do that. And I'm asking myself again, that the police is a part of government. Ni.
The
Now,
snapper,
No,
let
it
me
doesn't.
let me
It
issue,
tell you
doesn't
one. The
work like
snapper,
that.
the
The
snapper.
snapper.
Let me help you
Eshadi,
understand this
so
thing, please. Let you see.
go on.
People always think when Paparano says this thing. In fact, anybody who's always on my side, you will never lose because I always want to be on the side that I will win. As I speak it right now, when I leave this live stream, I will also consult. I will also table it before people that I know that yes, they can bring us substance in it. In a criminal case, in which only the police can investigate and authenticate anything. If you claim police have not done the right thing, right? Now they will ask you, what is the right thing? Where do you have the right thing with you? What evidence, as a result of them not doing the right thing, right? What is the evidence that you think that was missing, that police did not recover, that you were able to recover? Because they didn't do the right thing. So that means something spoiled, right? What spoiled? Adibi, they have their own evidence. Adibi, you are talking about you may have 3 seconds video right now. And you don't want to make a case with the police, not for investigating the 3 seconds. I think that is sensible. But even at that, you know why police will win? Right? Because even if you sue police and you have your own evidence, no matter which court you go to, court will never investigate that your video that you call evidence, which you are because of that your video causing Nigerian police insulting them. They will still need to go and bring other police to investigate that your
Thank
video.
you.
Police must
Um,
still investigate your evidence. And it is
I,
police that will investigate it. And if police can still go and say black is white, nothing you will do. No court will
Chitona,
listen to you.
Papa,
Chitona,
Different from
you
Chitona,
police.
guys are Papa, you guys are talking it through. You are going through the extremities of this, and it doesn't work like that in the
Go up, come
democratic
down.
government.
This is how it will work.
Listen, no, hold on a second, Papa. Now,
Mhm.
right? You are saying that, yeah, that's to the extreme. But in a functioning government, right?
Can we talk about
Police,
Nigeria,
underlying
please? Let's
functioning
talk
government.
about
We're
yeah,
talking about
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
See,
yeah.
We're
Okay,
talking
Richie,
about
the
okay.
mistake,
functioning
the
government.
mistake I
I'm
don't
going
want
to
here,
talk
please, Richie,
about it.
please.
I'm
Richie,
going. I'm going to
Richie,
talk
no,
about
Richie, it is
Nigeria.
unfair. Richie, it's unfair to be talking about. Please, wait. Let me make it known that's what you're doing. It's unfair
Yeah.
to be talking about how
Okay.
things are done in Saudi Arabia, and you are telling people in Saudi Arabia how it's done in China. You're unfair to the
Okay.
government. You have to
Okay.
learn about your government and be sincere with your people. Speak to them like somebody who know what happens in the country that they are. Know
Okay.
the level where
So,
you are and operate there. Please.
Paprano, let me ask you a question. Do you want me to go through a vicious cycle and normalize what is not normal to make it as a norms? Is that what you're
When you
trying to
say
say?
when you say what is not normal, according to who what is not normal? To which country?
Okay. Okay. No. Come down to the moral ethics. Are you saying what the police are doing is normal?
Okay, I want to tell you something.
Richie, wait, I need to Paprano, wait, Paprano. Now, in this
Ah,
case, they will never
ah.
bring, hold on, they will never bring British police to come and investigate this case in Nigeria.
No,
Now,
I'm not
it's still
talking
going
about
to be,
British.
hold on, it's still going to
Forget it.
be the same.
Let's stick to Nigeria. Let's stick to
Wait.
Nigeria.
It is still the same. Wait
Don't bring
now,
any
let me
international
finish.
country into it.
Wait. It is this
Don't
same
bring international
Nigerian
something
police.
into it.
Hold on. If you want to
Yeah.
investigate the police in Nigeria, that you know who is going to investigate them. Not be the same corrupt police will still investigate them.
Now them.
Okay. Okay.
The same
Now,
I
corrupt
don't
judge, the
understand
same
you.
corrupt judge, now
now
go see
I'm
judge.
still
The same corrupt
now you are
judge.
okay. Now you guys are going through vicious cycle. I'm not going to be part of it. Never. I've told you many times. Listen, I've told you many times about this, right?
Mm.
There are public complaint commission and police were part of the ombudsman. If we guys bombard them with petition, hang on a second. If we get bombard them with petitions and complain and all that, eventually, what the government would do? Can you tell me? Are they going to slap us in the face and say, "Peace off"?
Richie.
Can
Mr.
I
Richie,
can I answer?
see,
I'm limited to Nigeria now, but are
Can
they
I
going to?
answer? Can I answer? Okay,
Yeah.
Richie, yeah, go on. You are listening. Go on. You are listening.
yeah, see, Mr. Richie, all I see here is that the police do not want to do this case. There's one case that VDM posted today in Delta State. If you listen to what VDM said about Delta State Police, you will know that police in Nigeria, they work if they want.
There is no Delta, there is no Bayelsa, not Delta Bayelsa. There is nothing like
Yes.
Bayelsa State Police. There's Nigerian police. It's one.
Yeah, Nigerian
Please.
police, exactly.
You
So
have
if you
Yoruba man
go
there,
back,
Igbo man, Hausa man there.
Papa, if you have it, I don't know, Jagumolo, I don't have my second phone.
Should
If
I
you
play
go
it,
back,
Richie? Should I
yes,
play it?
yes, please play it and see
Richie, have
how
you
the
listened to
police
it?
handle that case.
Where VDM was praising Nigerian police. Have you listened to it?
No, never seen that before in my life.
Let me play it to you how they were able to do all this tracking until they caught the killer. Let me play it. They track everybody down. They didn't even do forensic. They tracked them down through bank, through the money, through people they contacted, and they were able to catch all of them.
But Paparano, now let me
Because
now
they
use
get
your
friends, the friends, family, all of them.
Paparano, let me now use your own word against you now. So listening to everything we've just said now, so have you been fair to Papa then? If you believe that the government don't want to do this case, would you then still fault Papa Mohbad, knowing that
Thank
the
you very
government
much. May
are
God
messing
bless
him up?
you. May God bless you more and more. May God enable you to ask more intelligent questions like this.
Too wrong doesn't make it right.
Yes. So now, to answer to that question, before God and man, right, I am somebody who is very genuine and passionate about seeing that whatever I want, comes out successfully. Because I, strongly want justice for Mohbad. I've found myself doing some certain things, sometimes out of being so much passionate, right? Out of zeal, out of the passion that I have, right? Sometimes I go out of character, right? It may not be it may not be the way I want to live or I want to behave, but hey, like something must make people behave the way they behave, okay? Before God and man, I, Papa Riano, whenever you see me call out anybody, I am scoring them based on their own personal effort. If I am scoring you or scoring the Nigerian police, I'm going to score them as a person, what they have done, their commitment and entirety. I'm going to score them based on that. Why you see me sometimes, I do advocate for Yomi. I say, let's support him wherever. Because whatever his effort is, I can score his effort. I'm not blind. I can see his effort. And I can score it. Right? Now, did police frustrate Yomi effort? Yes. But did Yomi put in a lot of effort that is convincing to anybody to say this man is really doing his best? He really tried. Yes. Right? Now, turn to Baba Mohbad. If we should compare both, we can tell which one we can score higher than the other. So you understand? So in terms of what him who lost his son is doing and what he has done so far is so shameful. One, he allowed this case to become a monetary factor. He understood that he has the opportunity to turn around, make peace, and help people come together and fight for this case. Whether he knew that he can do so or he doesn't know, but his ignorance paved way to the carelessness and destruction that came to this case. And at some point, he even joined some certain group of people to fight against some people who meant well in this case. So I cannot score him personally.
Wait, Papa,
Individualistic effort. By individualistic effort, I can't score him well. Do you understand?
Wait, before you go further, now, there is Yomi Degba, but there is a difference between them. Now, Yomi is educated. He's an activist. Now, there is Baba, who is not educated, who is made it known, who is dancing to instruction from whoever. Yomi is not taking instruction from anybody, so you cannot throw that away.
Can I answer that? Can I respond?
Now, Baba is not
okay. Please wait. Since you are bringing your personal, character, Yomi is an actor, right? Baba Mohbad is a pastor. As a pastor and a man of God, I expected him to be more transparent than Yomi. One, I expected him to be more committed than Yomi, not singing Patapupa Igiewedu and Bale Uriafefe. Okay, I expect to see that character of a pastor in this J for him, not Emadiadete. What is the name of that guy? Elisha Tizamani and different nonsense. So you understand? So look at him as a pastor too. As a pastor, he's a knowledgeable person. He's a man that is close to God. I expected him to speak to God and know what happened and know what we should do. Since he's a pastor, he should be able to hear from God and speak to God as a pastor. So I still expect him to do better. So when you call him a carpenter, also remember that he's a pastor.
That's the
Wait, Papa, no, I get your stand. Papa, no, you don't talk. You say what you say.
Pastor
Yeah,
actor.
well, listen.
above all, he's the father of the diseased. He's supposed to feel the death of his son more than any of us. And that should be able to push him to seek for help, to go to the right channel, to recognize people who mean well for the justice of his son and go to them, not run away from them and push them away and get money from them. That's the difference.
The scary
Okay,
part,
let me go further
Baba
again.
danced when Bankole and Smith was chased out. He was
When
celebrating.
Bankole and Smith. Okay.
Yes.
Now, for somebody
He
who
danced.
celebrated,
Let me
do
come
you
in first
think
before you
that?
go further. The sniper, hold
Oh
on.
yeah, go, Mickey.
Yo, Baba, they read Bible 24/7. And I look people where they read Bible, say it's supposed to get more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding more than you and me when they read Bible. So,
Okay.
Let me say something about that. See him as a man of God. But some things came out recently where the wife exposed him for really who he is, and he himself as well said it. The kind of person he is, that he might just look gentle, but he knows who the kind of person he is. And according to the Arifa clip that was released recently, we know who he is. So let us not see him from that perspective of being a pastor or a man of God or anything. He's just a man. But yes, you are so right, Papa Riano. Yes, he is a pastor, so-called pastor, and Yomi is an actor, you know. So they are. So let us not even go. Let us, because Yagumo sniper. I know you are going somewhere with that thing that you are saying. So I want you to land.
Okay. Now, Papa, you know what? I'm not going to take fire for serious. If Richie, AYListic, Richie, they talk, I go listen to them. You say fire force, like, oh, my bias mind, see. So I'm not going to listen to.
No. To be honest,
No. Because you're pro Yomi. I beg.
why now?
You
Every
be
time, Papa, I
Yomi,
don't want to say this
you
thing.
be your
I
might.
used to
Wait,
you will
you be
say
your
this thing.
might. No,
Papa,
you
you know
be
you
your
started
might.
this thing. You are no.
You are to Visco. You are to Visco at the MLH. So you quick take the content so serious. Yeah.
No, it's not like that. So see, to be honest with you, Jago Sniper, I'm actually it's not every time that I always want to defend Mr. Yomi, but I always love someone that is, you know, I like when someone is doing something and you know, and you can see it, but people are trying to just put that person down, and you know, one will feel somehow like, I know why are people doing this and that, you know. So that's why I just talk like that
Okay,
sometimes.
wait.
It's not that
Let me now
I'm being
throw this
emotional.
question to you,
do you
Firefox. I
know
don't
that
want to have Paparano.
yesterday I was expecting people to ask Baba Mohbad this question. Why, Baba, why are you not working with Yomi? I was
You know the
expecting a lot
question that I
of
would have asked yesterday, Mickey, if
a
I
lot of
was up there.
questions. People are just
You
asking
know,
some irrelevant
I
questions.
would have caused calamity yesterday if I was on that box. And you know the question I would have asked. I would have told Chairman Oyati Babalejo already platform in sing. All these things that you and Ayaminka are the same. Ẹ kojú kọ bàbá ń sìn yìí. Ẹ kojú kọ bàbá ń sìn yìí. Let's hear it now. Ojú kojú now. But today I heard Chairman saying, àná yẹn akọ̀fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ni I'm like, oh God. Oh God.
When Baba
So
Mohbad comes up, they all feel with emotions and anxiety.
no. I don't think that is what happened, but
It's
I'll
happened
reserve my
recently.
comment.
It happened. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll reserve my comments. Maybe when we talk behind closed door, I go with
Okay.
but hopefully I'll beg you. But let me go back to what we're saying now. Firefox. The question is this, right? You know when Yomi does the stuff, he brings it to the open. We all see it's transparent. He does it his style, right? So which means he is engaging the public. Public gave him an assignment to do, and he's doing and he's showing you that because he said "Egbe fún mi o, mo fẹ́ o." But in a case where Yomi decides to be doing this thing and is not showing it to the public, ó dẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn, but you rí kò fi wọ̀nyí, would you still say the same thing you're saying about him today? Firefox.
Hmm. I will answer you, and I will say it
No.
this way. By now, Mr. Yomi, he has learnt in the hard way. You know, sometimes good people, Yoruba will say something. One ẹṣin ò lóró nínú, a horse is not so wicked, but human beings will teach us how to become wicked. That's why you see us throw the owner away sometimes. Like, no, this is too much for me to take. You know, he has learnt the hard way now. Even he has been so honest. He carried some people along. On the long run, they betrayed him. Biting the finger that affects you. It's a very bad.
Who are the people? Who are the people that betrayed him? You may expand that.
Okay,
Or
right.
to
Do you know why we are here?
What's
Do you
that
know why
guy?
we are here? Do you know why we are here?
What's that third one? That fire 4 second guy. Somebody remind me. That fire 4 second.
To miss school, to miss school, to miss school, to miss school, to miss school.
Let's just call it spade a spade. See,
Let's call it spade a spade.
Look at where we are today. Look at where we are today. We are not supposed to be here where we are today. These things should have been solved already long time ago. You understand? Look at what Muiwa did. When Mr. Yomi came out, he explained to people that they called him names. Yomi, Yodi, but he keeps repeating the same thing. If you ask him, he wake him up early in the morning tomorrow. Yomi, what happened? He will still tell you the same story. That's to tell you that that's the definition of someone that has been truthful, not someone that is not a liar. You wake them anytime, ask them, they will still give you the version of their story every time.
Mo tún ka Oya mo tún mú ẹ ibi kan tó sọ́ọ̀tì mo tún mú ẹ mọ́lẹ̀ tó bá jí bàbá lọ́la nǹkan tí bàbá sọ kọ́ ló repeat ẹ̀yìn ìfẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ ń parọ́ ẹ ló ní rọ́bọ̀ the same thing tó ń sọ náà so you know you can be tó bá jókòó rọgùn o lè maintain irọ́ tó ń pa if you say bàbá.
But that, you get it. So now,
Wumi has been maintaining her lies.
Thank you. Because Yomi is saying the same thing.
What they wrote.
Because Yomi is repeating the same thing, does not necessarily mean he's telling us the truth.
I think Baba narrating that story all the time. It's just to make people not acting like
Ewadistic. Stop this, your iPhone, iPod. This iPod, I can't hear you. I want your iPod. Talk with microphone.
Can you hear me? Oh.
Èmi ni mo pa Firefox lórí black app yìí.
Will stop? Now, see, this is what I'm not.
Let's talk about way forward. What's the way forward?
Well, wait, Paparano. Let me land. Let me.
Play the video for Mr. Ricky now. Play the video.
So, Jagumol, what I was saying is, before you came in, is, you see, when you see honest people, let us try to appreciate them. But you know, when we call them names, it even makes them.
Are you saying Baba is not honest? Are you saying Baba is not honest?
I can tell you 100%. When they ask Baba questions,
Baba is not honest.
I was there on the They asked him. I wanted to request, but I was so busy yesterday. That's why I couldn't get in there. You know, they asked him questions. Baba did not answer any question yesterday. I hope you guys know that. I hope you listened to that conversation very well. He didn't answer any single question.
Firefox.
He kept dancing around.
Firefox. Kí ló tí ọ̀ question èèyàn nǹkan tó máa ń sọ yìí? Kí ló tí confuse ẹ̀ tí drag ẹ̀ rí pẹ̀lú pé wọ́n á kó fún bàbá yìí? Right?
You don't know Comfy that will say that Fire for Shimo came here. Toja, I don't go to her platform now. I don't go to her platform, and she knows me that anyway. If she actually drags me, she's just wasting her time because I don't have time for her. That so someone like me, she will just be wasting her time, and that's just it. You see, the Baba didn't answer any question yesterday. Juices, if he answered, come up,
I
and
will tell
and
you.
I'll say
I
some
will tell
questions.
you.
Juices, come
I
up.
will tell you.
If you
So yeah,
said
but
he
question.
he
Tell us
didn't.
the one he answered. Tell me the one he answered. There's one he
No, you
asked
ask
him.
me
He
the
was dancing
question. You
around.
ask me the question to figure will answer, and I'll tell you the answer. Do ya? What question do you have to February? Ite beri new.
Fire Force,
See
do you have
Baba will
anyone
answer.
that you know? I will let me go back and play his audio. I will check now.
Okay, Pinky, see, I will appreciate if I don't know we're allowed that. I will appreciate if you play it and let us see it ourselves and listen to it ourselves. And you see, he didn't answer the questions.
When you
He was
ask
even
him,
jogging at some point. They were
when
even
you
begging him that Baba, there's
when
one more
you
question, please wait, this and that. But he was like, I want to
he
go, I want
said
to
he
go. On
was
the long
only
run,
going to answer 3 questions from the get-go. He said he was going to
Let me
answer
drop from this. I will
from the
use the other phone.
get-go.
I will come back with the other phone. I
No,
will
fine
take
for
the.
let's be fair. Let's be fair. He said he was only going to answer. In fact, he said 2 questions, but this guy made it 3. What's his name? Super Vibes. He said it from the beginning. I'm going to answer 2 questions. Others
that's
should be
what I'm
3.
right from time when they engaged Baba, the Baba Mohbad. This is what I'm saying. He said that he was only going to answer 1 or 2 questions before he go.
Benny,
That anybody that goes
Benny.
to ask questions that they should. But do you know the long run? It was people that was even begging him that it was in fact Supervised tried to. It was one that pushed him to answer to that to even answer some like okay just say something about it. But you see him dancing to the left and to the right. It's not being stable. Let him
Emi
play.
support Baba Mo.
Let Mickey come back and play it. Then you
Me
will see what
support
I'm saying.
me
You will
support
understand
Baba
what I'm
Mo.
saying now.
Mo ti join Ṣọlá Kéèsì. Me support Baba Mo, but irọ́ lèmi ò ní gbà. So Ṣọlá K, mo ti join yín sìn ọ̀dọ̀ yín mo wá sìn yín. Finally ẹ ti win mi over. Because Baba ti Ṣọlá K ti dókè. Mi dé tó gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wọ́n ti wá sókè.
Owó mi kiri ni mo ṣe kúrò lọ Super Vibes ni mo ṣe kúrò lọ ẹ bàbá arúgbó ó kàn ń play kí lórúkọ ẹ mọ ní kí ni gbọ̀bọ̀ yìí ń play yìí because all those ladies are just they are just nuisance and I don't want to even listen to them and I just want to analyze it. I said, it doesn't even make because it's like the deed has been done. They've done the damage. Why you? I can't, even listening to them is so irritating.
Baba Salake, hold on. Let me play.
Okay,
I'm playing
what's the
it
way?
now.
What's the way forward? What's the way forward?
I'm playing it. Hold on, I'm playing it.
I've repeated this several occasions that Sefaloba, please can you tell us when did Blessing call you? What day and what time did Blessing call you that Mohbad don't buy? Ìjọ́ wo ni wọ́n pè yín? Àti a time wo ni wọ́n pè yín? I've repeated this several occasions that Blessing called me when it was around 5 o'clock in the evening. Firstly, Mama Mohbad was the one that called me, said, Daddy, your son is in the hospital. Seriously need my attention. I have to rush come out. Be in the bus stop, waiting for Mama Mohbad. But I see Mama Mohbad with another person, which is a sister to Cynthia. They just passed me by. I was shocked. What happened? Am I not the one waiting for these people? They just passed me by. I have to rush, following them to where they are going. Now, by reaching where to cross water, they have already been on the water already, on the canoe. So I have to rush myself. There may only one person. Thank God, I joined them. On my way going, I see a lot of calls from Mama Mohbad. People have been receiving is from this Darusha. At that time, that is how Blessing called me. Say, Daddy, something like this happened. I kept quiet because I've seen what the response of how Mama Mohbad was shaking on that call. They begin call Mama Mohbad. Nobody called me. When I now reach bus stop, is it Tuesday, Mr. Joseph Aloba? So join. Monday àbí Tuesday ni sir. Òní á gbọ́ pé ọmọ ní Monday màá wá máa lọ Tuesday. by 4:30, mo ti wà ń bus stop. Now, how I did it affect you? Wow, director doesn't know that I'm with Mohbad because they didn't call me. When they now say, Baba is here. Baba, Mohbad is response to the treatment. I'm the one that pronounced it to Mama Mohbad that Mohbad is dead. Because by saying I should go back home, that is now response to treatment. That's just a scam. And I said, okay, I will decide to reach his house. That is how we begin enter another motor again. Before we get into the home, it should be around 9:30. I have to pass through kitchen because a lot of people have surrounded the house. I pass through kitchen, go up. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for up, but at least there I see Dube soaked with blood. This last day I said, Daddy, my boy, come and see the Mohbad here. When I came down, I see where they put Mohbad. I can't even touch him. I was scared. There will be some blue come on. I met a friend, I met a lawyer, I met a lot of celebrity there. And what they call this guy? Snatan, he was there. And Davido representative. They know me, I didn't know them. They have to come near me. Say that from so person, Davido say they should give me 2 million for what? I'm not expecting money here. I just want to give money, give to Darosha. I instruct him to give it to Darosha. It's a PA. And I give to Darosha immediately.
Okay, sir. Right, sir. Ẹ má bínú, sir. Prime boy náà sọ pé òun pè yín. Ìjọ́ wo ni Prime boy yìí pè yín? Aago wo ló pè yín, sir?
Daddy, ní ìgbà tó tó àkókò yẹn, a lot of call pè mí, mi ò lè mẹ́ni tó pè mí, etí mi di. After tí mo ti wọ bẹ̀, a lot of call pè mí, ṣé mo lè gbé ni? Ó dàbí pé sáwọn fẹ́ yaru lẹ̀ ni. Ọmọ tí mo fi lẹ̀ níjẹta.
May I pause?
This man can lie. Prime Boy said, I called this man 3 times. The first time, he told me he was on his way to Aja. He has not even got to Aja. He said he heard that he's going to Mohbad, that he heard that they say Mohbad has died, he's going there. And second time, Prime Boy called again. He said he answered Prime Boy that he just got there. And third time, Prime Boy called again. He stopped answering Prime Boy. Till date. Continue. This man, his true character must come out. Just because people are not bringing out his evidence, same way they are not bringing Wumi evidence, whether Wumi, whether Baba, their true character will come out. Now, just a matter of time. Continue. My time.
Bẹ̀gbí ò lè súnmọ́. Okay, mo bọ́ síta. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó? Bàbá o, ẹ máa gbé lọ sí kìtì o, ẹ lọ ro ní o. Kí lọ ro? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ? Ó rí àti sí injection ní o. Kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe? Lọ́yà dẹ̀ pè mí. Hello? I'm the lawyer. He introduced himself. I didn't know him. I'm so person.
Palano, listen to this part. Or this part now he wants to say about the lawyer. Listen very carefully.
I said, okay, you are with the 2 million. Oh yeah, call ambulance. Our ambulance to my animal to find me. Okay, mi ò kún ìmọ̀ bó ṣe ń perú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Ó pé àwọn yẹn tún mú dókítà dání, mo test. Kó tó di pé mọ́tò yẹn dé, lọ́yà approach mi pé recently nǹkan báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ o, wọ́n kọ́ test wọn ní mẹ́sẹ̀gì o, wípé wọ́n ra lẹ̀kọ́ fún kinní o, níbẹ̀ tí báwo la yẹ fẹ́ ṣe? Ó ní nǹkan ní kò ń ṣàlàyé ara wọn pé òun ni lọ́ọ̀yà Mohbad. Okay, mọ́tò ti dé, wọ́n ní nọ́ọ̀sì ń bẹ̀, wọ́n test ẹ̀.
Do you see what he said? He said his lawyer that approached him about the land.
No, please say it again. Please take it back. I didn't hear that, please.
Yeah, that was the issue. Okay, let me just go back.
So, just take it back a little bit.
Wait.
Báwo la yẹ fẹ́ ṣe ẹ o? Wọ́n kọ́ test wọn ní mẹ́sẹ̀gì o, lọ́yà approach mi. Ó pé àwọn yẹn tún mú dókítà dání, mo test. Kó tó di pé mọ́tò yẹn dé, lọ́yà approach mi pé recently nǹkan báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ o wọ́n kọ́ tẹ̀sí o ní mẹ́síjì o wípé wọ́n ra lẹ̀kọ́ fún kinní o pé bẹ̀tì báwo la yẹ fẹ́ ṣe ó ní nǹkan ní kò ń ṣàlàyé ara òun pé òun ni lọ.
Pause. Baba
So
can
this is a very good problem that I have. It is a big
wait.
problem.
Let me really debunk this line. Please wait. I will tell you to play that place back. Let me play what he said when Ishak asked him the question. Here you are, Loba.
Thank you. If you talk, that's what I'm saying. He's lying.
I didn't even hear that place. Trust me, I didn't hear this one. I would have bombarded
Can
it.
you now see my point? Jagumolu, can you now see what I was trying to tell you?
Oh, yeah,
He didn't
wait.
answer any of those. He did not answer any of those questions.
Wait. Let me place the second one and let us put it together. Baba Mohbad, this man, for how long would you continue to carry our head, knock each other, go here, go left and right? Baba, no worry.
That's a question for you.
All right. Now, the guy that put Baba Mohbad in problem is Ishak. Ishak, for this thing that you do, at least you have done your own part of justice. Without you today, nobody will know that the Lord and the lawyer were fighting over Mohbad land where Mohbad was beside the staircase dying. In fact, dead. We never knew. Ishak. God don't use Ishak.
For a lawyer to approach him and be discussing that.
Now, exactly. So you here or here?
Last one, sir. Ẹjọ́ ṣé lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí Mohbad ṣe aláìsí ẹjọ́ ṣé ẹ pè lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ̀ rí ẹ wá béèrè wípé gbogbo properties ẹ̀ àbí ẹ pè anybody nù wọn wípé kán jọ mọ́tò ẹ̀ àti gbogbo nǹkan ẹ̀ abẹ́ ẹ pè meeting pé ká máa bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ yín pé ẹ fẹ́ ṣe meeting lórí property lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó kú.
Now wait. You know, there's a way a question is asked to you, and you want to lie. You will be asking the person that asked that question the question again, and you'll be telling the person, "Can you hear me?" Then you'll be acting as if your earpiece is not working. You want to recollect your sense. You want to find how to lie. See the way this man want to answer. He want to answer, but for 4-5 times you'll be asking the guy, "Can you hear me?" You know, just see those antics. Those antics are from intelligent people.
Yep.
Just listen.
Agreed.
Listen. You see the antics.
Nígbà tí ó ṣe ń gbọ́ mi sà bẹ́ẹ̀ni nígbà tí ó kú ní ọjọ́ yẹn gangan because ó jẹ́ ẹ̀dùn ọkàn fún mi pé ọmọ yìí ilẹ̀ kan ṣoṣo tí mo mọ̀ mọ́ ni but bó ṣe dé láti tọ́ ló sọ pé dádì mi wọ́n ti ra lẹ̀ lórúkọ lẹ́hàmù ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dùn ló fi sáré sọ fún mi pé dádì mi wọ́n ti rí ilẹ̀ tí wọ́n tún ní kan sọ wọ́n mà lọ forúkọ lẹ́hàmù sí i bó ti sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn fún mi nígbà tí mo gbọ́ pé lọ́ọ̀yà nílé yìí. Bàbá àwọn ọmọdé yìí wọ́n bí lọ́wọ́ lọ́ọ̀yà ìgbé ẹjọ́ ṣé ọmọ bíi ti 2 plots wà. Bàbá lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó kú ní sọ́kọ́.
Yes. So you know what? Mohbad. You see what should have been good, right? When they see this man, make them carry an old video or something, play him for him, ask him, Baba, did you say this?
You know what I deduct from this now? Baba actually is the one that started Ojoye gong.
Listen, so those of you who speak English, hear what he said there. No,
he didn't want to. That's why they asked him. Was it on Monday or Tuesday? Just call a spade and let everybody know the truth. But yeah, just and that is so very annoying about that man. And people that will be listening to him, they will say that hey, we pity him, hey. Meanwhile, we can see. We see
what the man said. The man said, all of you coming for justice are here to make money. That's what he said. That
but can I say something?
For what to eat.
Yeah, if you're referring to that day,
very big embarrassment.
If you're referring to that specific day, right, I'm sure you'll be dazed and confused as a grieving shock, like a shock to him. What's happening?
Mr. Richie, he said something yesterday. I don't know. He said when they took Mohbad to the doctors came and they checked it and they said, you imagine that? And it's the same person that is saying Tuesday. And he's one of the, so you see, the man is so, I don't know. But people listening to him, I don't know why people just don't get
No,
it.
no, no. Listen, sorry. What Baba said is a reported speech. Are you getting the point? That doesn't take away the fact that he said he got there on
Do you
Tuesday,
remember what I'm trying to say?
right?
Let me remind you, Mr. Richie.
Because he said when he got
They
there,
said
he said
they
when he
came
got
with
there.
ambulance, that they called, that when they got there, he didn't know what to do, that they now called ambulance. I doesn't know how to do it. That they now called ambulance, that they now came, that they even brought doctors with them, and they now checked the body of the boy, of the deceased, and they now checked that they said, I don't know if anybody have that
And
recording so that
yeah,
you can
that's what
play
I'm
it.
saying. I'm still going back to listen. I'm still going back to the fact that actually supported his claim that he got there on Tuesday. If the ambulance is referring that this dead has been dead for long, that means the person doesn't the Mohbad has I'm sorry, Mohbad has been dead for long means the same thing. He got there on Tuesday.
No, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Mohbad died on Tuesday.
That's what I'm saying. He got there on Tuesday. He's trying to tell us indication that Mohbad has been dead for long, not on Tuesday. He's saying the
Exactly.
same thing.
Exactly.
He is saying the same thing. He was saying the same thing. Don't forget, they even refer that. Uh, how can
But
you be
it's,
embalming? How
but
can
it's
we? How
not
can we?
changing
How
the
can you be
date.
embalming
It's
a
not
fresh
changing.
body?
But it's not
Yeah.
changing the date. He still asked him. He said it was on Tuesday, but it's not changing. It's still not changing that. And it was the same person that said on Monday again.
Well,
And it's so,
maybe if you don't understand Fire Force, he got there on Tuesday. He's supporting the
Let's call
notion
a
that
spade a spade.
he doesn't believe Mohbad died on Tuesday. He himself doesn't believe Mohbad died on Tuesday. That's what he's trying to say. Are you getting the point? He's trying to tell us that Mohbad
so
Okay,
in other
is
words,
he is
okay. Now, Richie, what's the reason you gave?
I just one by reason.
The reason
He
he gave
said
that.
no. He
No,
got
no,
there on
wait.
Tuesday.
What is the reason he gave that nobody didn't die on Tuesday?
It's not what by reason. You don't listen about
They asked
Falafel.
him. Hey, no, now. I want you to
Mhm.
digest it. What he
Okay.
said.
Okay, let me finish playing before
Eh,
you. Let me just finish playing this one so you can. Yeah.
Maybe he can come to the speed because he gave you a reason why he said it. Well,
Okay.
either you are talking
Okay,
about
hold on, hold on, hold on,
affidavits.
hold on. Hold on.
lọ́yà approach mi pé recently nǹkan báyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ o wọ́n kọ́ tẹ̀sí wọn ní mẹ́sẹ̀gì o wípé wọ́n ra lẹ̀kọ́ fún kinní o níbẹ̀ tí báwo la
This
ṣe
was a lie.
ó ní
This was a
kò
lie.
ń ṣàlàyé ara
Too
wọn pé
much.
òun ni lọ́ọ̀yà Mohbad ok
Hmm.
mọ́tò ti dé wọ́n ní nọ́ọ̀sì ń bẹ̀ wọ́n tẹ̀sí ẹ̀ ìyá Mohbad wà ń ta nígbà tí wọ́n tẹ̀sí wọn pé eléyìí ti kú tipẹ́ ó yá ó gbé sínú mọ́tò ó yá ẹgbẹ́ lọ sí police station
can you mute
ẹgbẹ́
that? Blackman,
police
Mickey,
police station tí mo
mute it, please, Mickey, please. You heard that, Papa? You heard that? You heard you heard that point? Elite,
What you said? Oh
meaning
my,
that not
yes.
even you understand. So that's what I want people to get from this, because I listened to him very well and I heard
You
everything
mean
and I was like, oh my god, what is all this? It's like, people playing on our intelligence. And well, anyways,
no? Sorry, Fire Force. I can't get you. This man is describing what happened with the ambulance and everything. So what has he done wrong here? I don't understand.
no. See,
Eléyìí is
Mr. Richie, you
referring
still don't get my point.
no, hang on a minute. Eléyìí tó lò bẹ́ẹ̀ is a reported speech coming from the ambulance.
Yes, now that
So
the
yes,
meaning
now
that the report that they gave him, that it is not even you
yes,
understand?
now that's why
And who are they
he would
referring
never
to? Who are
believe.
they referring to?
And
They are
hang on a
referring to
minute.
Mohbad.
Hold
You
on.
understand?
Yes, hold on. That's why the man would never believe Mohbad died on
That's why we
Tuesday.
want to know the Ojoy go that they are talking about. You see, you still don't understand where I'm
Yeah.
coming from.
So are you going to hold him? No. Are you going to hold him now for that?
No, I'm not holding him for that. I'm telling you what I can.
Then that's fair
Look.
enough.
It's
I just like
something
us to
that
be
we can.
fair.
Richie,
I like us to be fair.
can
Of
you tell
course.
me
He himself is challenging the date.
Richie,
He doesn't
wait.
believe that Mohbad died on Tuesday.
Yeah. Can
He
you tell
himself
me
doesn't believe that.
the reason why he didn't believe that the guy passed on Tuesday? Can you
Okay,
just
let me
tell
tell
us?
you.
From his own
First
mouth,
thing,
not your own thinking.
yes, no, from his own mouth. Yes, this one that Black Matter just played, right? he said the ambulance tested Mohbad, right? And he said also that means he's referring to the word of the ambulance of the doctor that this guy has been dead for long, right? That's what it meant. And secondly, when he was questioned about the environment, yeah, and he said, how can you die on Tuesday? How can you die on Tuesday, fresh on Tuesday, and then you say your environment, but he said it.
Yeah, he
So
said
he's
it. Now,
so he himself
can
is
you
not
name the third
convinced.
one? Can you name the
He
third
was
one?
he was never convinced.
There's
Listen,
another one. There's another one. He said that,
Joseph Aloba was never convinced that his son died on Tuesday.
and
That's
there's
just the
another one.
answer.
There's another one.
Let,
He said, which
let's make it
he
continue.
can
Let him
use.
play it further.
Let me. No, no, no. Okay, you want to please finish? There's another one. He said. Let me just tell Richie. He said the driver said
Mhm.
they call him 9 o'clock.
No, you're talking about the driver, yeah.
Remember, he
Mhm.
said it that
Mhm.
those are the things that convince me that it's not on the 12th, it's on the 11th.
Yeah, but
Now,
that's not coming from Baba now. I'm
he
actually
said
here to
it
defend
himself.
Baba. Are you not listening? Oh my God. Chalaki, you argue a lot. He said it himself. He's quoting somebody's word now. He's quoting what the driver said.
Okay,
I mean, let's think deeply before you accuse this guy,
he's quoting
right?
somebody.
Yeah, he's quoting what the driver says, and he's still going around to say that he himself he wasn't convinced. He's telling us that how can somebody be dead on Tuesday
So,
and all
what you
this
have been
time?
saying,
Mhm.
he saw it himself. He was not quoting anybody.
No. He's
I mean,
referring
what are
to
you talking to?
no, no.
I beg,
Listen,
I can't argue with you. So, what
you
you are saying
cannot
now,
you
what you
cannot
are saying
argue with
now is
me
that
because
what
because
he's
you
not
are
quoting anybody.
hold on.
He's not quoting anybody.
Let's
No. He's not quoting anybody. Yes or no?
he's quoting the driver. The driver said it now.
Okay. What you have said is not quoting anybody.
He's quoting the driver.
Okay. What you said is
He
not quoting
was. He
anybody.
quoted. No, he quoted the driver.
I know. What you have said is one
Mhm.
reason. He's not quoting anybody.
Ah, Shalake, are you? Don't let me be the talking.
I
I
beg,
don't
I beg, I
understand.
beg. I don't want to argue. I don't want to argue. I don't want to argue. Please.
This is not
Let's
for argument.
Mickey, where are you now?
You guys can continue, please. Continue.
This is not for argument.
Please
Maybe I
play
should.
it. Let's listen
Okay,
to the
okay.
voice. Yes.
Let me explain it. Maybe better. Shalake, yeah. There's no empathy, but I'm going to tell you the way it is, and that's what I like. Right? Joseph Aloba came to the house on Tuesday, allegedly. Right? He met a lot of people. He said he went through the back to the kitchen door and whatever. Right? I said he was confused. Was where? And somebody called his attention that Mohbad is on the underneath the stairs. And eventually, now there's two conflicting statements now from him. When Ishak asked him about the lawyer, it was different story to what he said yesterday.
And
That's
also,
one minute,
in addition, I just
please.
want to add something so that you understand.
Don't pull it too
Blessing
long.
story
Don't
as
pull it
well.
too long.
Blessing story as well.
Please don't pull it too long. I'm talking to Shalaki now. And eventually, he said the driver, they called the ambulance. The ambulance came in, right? And the ambulance retested Mohbad. And the ambulance confirmed that Mohbad has been dead for long. That's why he was quoting ambulance statement. Eléyìí ti kú tipẹ́. Yeah. Now you want to link the driver's story. And when the driver went to the inquest, the driver gave his submission that he had a call 9 or 10 a.m., then he had another one at 12 noon, thereabout, right, of the same day. So, and when
Leave
Baba,
them to talk.
one minute,
Leave them to talk.
one minute.
They are not
So,
argument.
no,
They are. It's
so,
always.
so,
Leave them
so
to talk.
why are
It
you now,
is
why are you now
all this.
saying
All
Baba
this you
Mohbad
are
said it?
saying doesn't make any difference. He's quoting everybody. What is been hearing on the internet? Let's just accept that. And is
Sorry,
convinced.
can you repeat that? Can you repeat that?
What I'm saying is that he's quoting
Hmm.
everybody. that what is behind on TikTok.
No. It was at inquest, isn't it? What do you mean?
He was
It was
there.
at
That's
the
what I'm
inquest.
saying. All the thing is
Uh-huh.
quoting. He's quoting. Even the doctor
So
said
what do you
he was brought in. He said it. He said it. The doctor said he was brought in dead. Those are the things that convince him.
So what do you want? Listen.
No, you are
Okay.
saying he's quoting somebody. That's what made me annoyed.
Shall
Everything is
I
being quoted now. It wasn't there now. Reggie, let's forget it. Let's
was
forget it.
Baba
Don't let
Mohbad
us
there
argue
when
about
the
it.
thing happened? No. Was it there when the thing happened? It was
Reggie,
not there.
it wasn't there. He's quoting
Yes,
about.
so
If you are the one that just
yes.
try to disprove me about the quoting of something, I don't want us to go there. It's all everything.
No, because listen, you
Everything
need
is
to be
quoting.
careful. Let
Do you
me
agree
explain
with
something
that?
to you.
Can I just
Listen,
put that to
let me
you? Everything is
1
quoting.
minute.
Do you agree?
Shalaki, let me explain.
Yes or no?
Shalaki,
Yes or no? Do you agree? It's quoting.
what do you want him to do then?
No,
I'm
it's
telling
good.
you
It's good.
why.
It's good. It's good.
Okay, thank you. But let me just say this before we go, right? In as much as one to chastise this man, right? It's always good to be truthful. There are some things we know that this is
That
not good,
Richie, before you go to
right?
that
1
route,
minute.
let us
But
listen to this
when
main.
listen, but when
You
you
keep saying,
close
I
your
want you
eyes
to
with
listen to another
hatred,
aspect. We are talking about
one
that
minute.
blessing aspect.
I'm talking to Sholaki now. When you close your mind with hatred, you will never see any good things, and it's risk. Just an advice.
It's not about hatred, please. It's
Yeah.
not hatred. No.
Ah.
I just want him to pay for his deeds, and I will keep fighting for it. And you see, I can't forgive. I'm sorry. you see, I can be here for the next 3 years. Anything I want to do, well, anybody that comes to me that this is what you can do, I will be there. Can you help me?
You started some underground. You started some underground
No.
yesterday, didn't you?
That guy is gone now.
Yes.
He's gone now. You see,
So
the
like,
lawyer have told me.
the sniper is supporting you now. What is happening? Sniper is with you now. What have you given to sniper?
Sniper is just a snitch. He's a snitch. He's like Sniper is not supporting me.
Let me quickly say this.
He doesn't want that man
Okay,
to pay
sniper
for
is
his
a snitch. You have to be
deeds.
careful. Not that maybe it's not that maybe I hate Baba Mohbad. No, I don't hate him. I do not hate him. It's not about it's not that we are
It's
playing
not about
the
hatred.
hate card. Nobody hates him. Nobody hates him. Honestly,
It's like,
nobody hates him.
okay, look at what just happened now. Can somebody just think? Can somebody just think?
We are asking him.
Can we just think about this? The Kuti guys, they are saying different things. This man is saying different things. And this is what we have been telling you for years. We've told you. This man is not straightforward. Now you got to know it at the end of the day. And you see, maybe there's something between them.
May I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
It's painful, really.
1 minute, please. To everybody on the panel. Why is it that the critical thinkers are bringing this out now?
Thank you.
Why?
The only thing, I have an explanation for them.
Maybe you need to start from here.
Yeah. I'll give you
1 minute, please. Maybe you should start from here. The process concept, what brought them or what led them to gather lawyers and prepare all those documents, and why some of them were actually in support of Sanshitu, right? Up to a point. So what happened that when they were now doing things and without a proper, or I'll say maybe coordination between Sanshit and those legal people that prepared the document, what went wrong? If you can answer me that question. What went wrong?
You see, Richie, we are whole human being.
Yeah.
At times, when we are doing something, you are condemning some people that they are wrong. They are wrong. Now, the die is casting on you. How can I make it right? You are a whole human being. You believe some things that, no, I'm supporting this. I will go to the extent. Now, the whole thing is falling back on you. You don't want to change course. Okay, what can we do?
So are
So,
you saying the
let me
party?
land now. Let me
What?
land. You asked me a
Okay.
question. What
Okay.
can I do? What can I do to
Mhm.
redeem my image? To redeem my
Really?
yes.
So
What
it's
can
all
I
about
do?
image.
No. That's their own thinking.
You are
I'm
thinking
just
for
telling
them
you.
now.
I'm
You are
thinking for
thinking for
them. I'm thinking for them.
okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Okay.
for them.
Critical
Because
thinker
I will do.
number two, Paparazzi, mark it down. You are
Yeah, I'm thinking for them. I'm
you
just
are
trying to think
critical.
for them. That what can I do?
Okay.
Where do I
I'm
go from
listening.
here?
Mm-hmm.
Is this going to go just like that?
Mm-hmm.
After supporting this man for these years, can I just hey, the whole thing is finished, This a
You
son
haven't
has
answered
fucked
my
us
you
up.
haven't
Oh.
answered my question.
No, I'm going there. I'm going there. That's why they did it. You asked me why did they now have to do what they are doing now? That's your question. I'm telling you, the reason they
Since
have to do it now, what they are doing, people have done it before now. People have said it before. Ask yourself, something you are doing, we've told you this you have to do. They refuse. People have tried to do it. You condemn them. Now, why do you have to do it? The same thing. Ask yourself.
that's the
They
question
don't
I'm
have to
asking
think for
you.
you.
You're asking me the
Think
question
yourself.
I asked you back.
Think. Think yourself. Why do you have to do it?
You're asking me the same question back.
I mean, the question is that
Oh my
I think
god.
all this person have been saying is right. Let me now do it. I think the whole thing is boomeranging, and I
Ah.
think I have to come back to the real sense of my
Mm-hmm.
brain.
But you answer me. You're asking me the same question that I asked you.
Hey, no. I'm just showing you why they have to do it. And the only okay, now
Mm-hmm.
I will throw you a question now. You've told me I've
Okay.
answered you. Now I'll throw you a
No,
question
you
now.
haven't answered. But ask me.
But
You
that's the
haven't
answer
answered
for
my
you.
question.
That's the answer for you. You
No.
say, why do you
No.
have to
No.
do it?
Mm-hmm.
They realize that the whole thing is going to an end.
Mm-hmm.
How can I redeem my image? I've answered you. Don't let me go around the bush. Now, I want to ask you a question, Richie.
Right. Yeah.
Very good question.
Yes.
Now, me and you, what do you think happens between them? Why did they refuse? A very good question. Why did they refuse
Yeah. Okay.
to
Let me
call them out?
in my own little words. Right. I don't think it's more of an image thing. They believe in what they were doing initially. Let's be realistic about that. But it comes to a point in time when they realized, remember, we over here, we knew, we've done a lot of analysis all the time, with reference to the constitution, the process concept of the inquest and all that. And we were able to identify that there are lapses from the shite man, what he has been doing up to the fact that when they were saying they were suing the DPP and Attorney General and all that, we discussed extensively over here, right? And for some reason, they were singing praises at that point, right? And at one point in time, I'm asking the question, why is it that because of this document situation and what actually led them to go ahead? Sorry, Miss Madam Ronke, can you mute? Thank you. What actually changes their mind without coming to public, right? To say, okay, hey, our hands are up. I think we're not entirely happy with what's going on. And then at that time, call Baba Mohbad to book, right? So listen, this is what's happening. The way they went on about it, I think is wrong, and it's all about this underground stuff. Had they been, they said, listen, with what we've seen, we're not happy, and this is what we think we should do, and make it open. Maybe that would have been better. But the way they went on about it, preparing, getting some lawyers and all that, preparing a very hasty document. I believe it's hasty because by having the president and the governor, that's an hasty document. I don't know, for some reason. And look at where we are now. I think maybe they handled it differently. Maybe it would have been better. Baba Mohbad would have been sober. No, hang on
Hello.
a second. Baba Mohbad would have been sober and
Richie,
agreed immediately.
you don't like reality. That's problem I have with you. You are not facing reality.
No, what is reality for you is not reality.
That's the
It's not
problem I have
reality
with
for
you.
me.
And Jagmulu also doesn't face reality. You see, when people don't face reality, it's like they have problem. When reality is facing you on the
We
face,
don't do underground. That's my own reality.
hey, you see, no, I told you why they told me there's a lawyer, and I was looking for a
Ah,
lawyer to just explain to me. I'm not
Honestly, if
doing
you ask
any,
me,
and the lawyer spoke to me, and I was able to be happy. And the whole thing is just and dusted. Can you just leave lawyer in the case? Leave lawyer in the case.
Cholake, I want to take that with a pinch of salt. Your move to go to another lawyer after what we have discussed extensively here.
No, it's a foreign
Hang
lawyer.
on.
It's a foreign lawyer. It's like
Are you
okay,
okay?
okay. He said it's a
Are you
TikTok
okay?
lawyer.
Hold
I
on a
want
minute.
they send me
The question
certificate.
the
I saw
question
it
is
as a lawyer. I wanted to advise me,
are
and
you
he
happy
advised
now?
me, and I took it on board. What's the problem with that?
Are you happy now? Are you happy?
I'm very happy.
So okay,
I'm very relieved.
that's the
I've been on it. I've been on it for the past 3 months. He explained to me. He explained to me without missing words. He didn't miss any words. He explained to me. He told me that this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to is a gift. And I was happy. He said, is there any contract I signed? I said, no. And I was happy. He explained everything to me. I said, okay, can I just say, okay, let me incriminate this man.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Who connected you to that lawyer?
Thank you. When we were talking on one platform, I can't remember. I think it's which platform? I can't remember. But it was I was liking what Sharma was talking about, what Aristoka was talking about, what and I said,
Who connected you to that lawyer?
oh, what is what is his name? What is his name again? Don't drag the man now. The old man. Don't drag the man. African TV. African TV.
You are on the
African
hot
TV.
seat. You are on the hot seat.
No. I've never talked to him before. You notice that I always felt for him.
I'm not talking
No,
to all those
Norano,
people.
if you remember,
It's you.
Norano, if you remember, when we were trying to help him, I said I will want to be the first person to pay his foundation when you do it. You remember? I said it because I remember that this man has really.
Yeah, no, but again,
tried.
you see, Sholaki,
You remember that day? You remember that day? I felt for him. I said, this man has struggled. I want to say, he's going to do the foundation. I said, I'm going to be the first one to pay for it. To pay into that foundation. Because I just felt for the man. Richie, do you remember?
Yes.
I said it. So, that day, I've been having, I know he has a lot of all this nonsense he's been doing. But, in as much.
Let me tell you something. Right? Sholaki, the problem we have with the African TV. He's never satisfied about anything. And he himself is looking for a way. He has a material motive. Like he has something bad in his head. That's why at some point I just have to let him go. I have to kick him away. I have to let him go. Like we tried so hard. We tried to favor him so many ways. But there are some people that no matter what people try to do to them, they will never see it because they have ulterior motive. They have something in their head. If they don't do that thing that is in their head, no matter what they do to them, they will never be satisfied. And sometimes that's why it's good to just let some people, you just do away with them. You know, this man, I remember the first time that this man came to my platform, right? I've always accommodated him, take him, as part of what I do. And again, to people, I want to tell you guys something. When it comes to Just Mohbad, I've been streaming in this case since on the 13th, the day Mohbad was buried. That's where I was able to tell you that Perkins did not say they should open the casket, because we all watched it, how they brought the casket from the ambulance. They dropped it on the ground, and then those guys, they now carry it on their head, and they were heading to where they buried. I streamed it. I mean, it was a viral case. I streamed it, and from that moment, because I was already doing debates, like my platform was mostly debate, social, teaching, all of those things. That's what we used to do on my platform, right? And I used to belong to all this teaching, dragging, Pan-Africanism, politics. We go in all these communities. We do so many things. Yes, just something like this, but more of like different group of people. We know who to go to. They come to us. We go to them, and it's mixed. Okay, mostly foreigners, right? So I was very passionate because in the case of George Floyd, that during that George Floyd time, like I was very active. I was very active, and I fought hard, right? In that case, that during the Black Lives Matter, when they got into that case, like I fought hard in that case to make sure that, hey, like we do not condone this, right? So when the Mohbad case came, I used that same idea of George Floyd. I say, hey, I see how people stood their ground on the internet and they fight so hard. They did their best that they could do, and all together, all the effort put together, something productive happened. And at the time, I wasn't even in Nigeria, right? So I said, okay, let me use my platform to push this Mohbad case. I don't even know Mohbad, right? But I was so determined that, okay, the same thing I see them doing outside country, let me bring it here. That was my aim, and nobody was analyzing this case. And that's why I got angry with this girl. There's one lady they call like Beke. I'm going to bring her one day and flog her head and break her head and put sense into her head. They keep telling me that there's one guy that they call AJ somewhere that was hosting on Mohbad case that I don't even know. I'm not even sure that the guy knows me. I'm not from that guy. The guy is not from me. Just because you come to realize that, you come to find me at one particular time, does that mean that I started existing that moment that you find me? It's just like when white people say they came to Africa and they founded Nigeria or they founded Africa. Does that mean they are the one that discovers those that we have not been living before they came? You will say that is when you met them. That is when you saw that people are there. You cannot say that is when they started existing. Okay? So I have been in this case from the 13th, I think about 11 a.m. if I'm not mistaken that day. About 11 a.m. or so from Nigerian time or so, I don't know, something around there, either 11 or so, but noon. I was streaming and I was saying, oh my God, like, I was even pissed off that these are the things that we shouldn't be seeing, like by that time, that 2023, I was saying we shouldn't be seeing these things again. Like at some point in time, we should say bye-bye to all this kind of killings, all this kind of lifestyle. We should say bye-bye. I was so angry that for things like this to still be happening, like I said, no, all of us must lend our voice. We must make sure that we put in our effort to see that, like these people, they don't go unpunished, and our collective effort, the effort of social media at the time, believe me, it shaked everywhere. The criminal themselves, in the beginning, they thought the Mohbad case is something they would have waved away easily. They thought they were powerful. They were seeing how much weak Mohbad was and how much weak the parents were, right? Considering the kind of people that were behind Wunmi and others, and they felt like they didn't know that it was something that, that would shake them, right? And me, I understand how much powerful social media is. And I stood my ground. And immediately from that day, I was streaming 24 good hours. Though I've been streaming for hours before my last stream, 10, 15, hours. But that particular day, I was streaming for hours. One, people were not leaving the platform, and I didn't just want to end the life. So I was streaming, and we kept going different ways, like informations kept coming here and there. And then until later on, no other time, we don't know African TV. I don't know African TV at that time. But a lot of people have engaged Mohbad case. They left. Not that they stood on TikTok, they were analyzing it every day. I stood here. I was analyzing this case every single day. Most of my friends, my community friends or whatever, most of them, they left, right? It was because I stood there consistently. That's why people like York Daddy, who later came and they met me here. And I was streaming. Even Aristocrat, others and co that were passing by, they saw me here. If a platform like this did not exist, most of them, they would have just watched and passed by just like other people. And when you see the kind of engagement that I was given and the kind of intellectual conversation I bring, into the place, people of intellectuals, they want to stop by. Sometimes they want to stop by and make correction. Sometimes they want to stop by and learn. Sometimes they want to stop by and make input, one or two things, right? And then we started so nicely until Gurexi too from nowhere, maybe I think like maybe 1 month or 2 months later, Gurexi too now came from somewhere. He said he was dragging Baba Mohbad on Facebook, okay? That somebody now told him that Baba Mohbad, that have you forgotten this man? Why would you be dragging this man now? This man is that man that used to have a shop near you that time like that. He's the one that gave birth to Mohbad. Then the person from UK now told Gregson. Then Gregson now said, I didn't know. Then he now went to check. He now said that they didn't realize it was Baba. Can you imagine? And then from there, they now start their stuff. Then African TV. Then the DNA case. The DNA matter came out. Kemi Ololoyo was the first to come out and bring the DNA stuff. Right? He talked about it. All of since I streamed it, I was following this case. I was here every day. Right? Nobody can be telling me. That's why when they were telling me it was very dark, man, talk about DNA, I said stop right there. It was Kemi Ololoyo that talked about it, and all of us were focused on it. And during that time, contribution was going on. And Very Dark Man jumped on it. He jumped on it. He said, hey, what if truly, this child doesn't belong to Mohbad? And it's even the reason why Mohbad is quiet. Because then there was already reason for us to believe that it could be because of that child Mohbad was quiet, because Kemi talked about it. The reason was already there. People were already suspecting that maybe the father of the child killed Mohbad. They even they circle Samilari face. They circle the baby face and they put it on Instagram. People were doing all sort of shit, right? So not quite long from nowhere, then African TV now made this video. That's where I'm going. He now made a video that went viral. Okay, the man saying that he's going to give Wunmi money if Wunmi will do DNA or whatever. And me, I like everybody that is speaking to the direction of justice, right? And I appreciated them. And I played this video. I say, hey guys, you see, this man spoke very well. He's asking for DNA in this particular way. And then he now showed up like, hey, he now said that is me, whatever. And then he also came. When he came, and then we're seeing so many beautiful ideas, so many things. Let us create a statue for Mohbad in Ikorodu, something, that something to immortalize Mohbad, something that we can use to remember Mohbad, that we can have in memory of Mohbad. Let us put it there in Ikorodu. Let this be done. Let this be done. And then African TV now said, okay, all these things, we said all of these things, okay? Like, let us put it together. Because he used to say so. So let us put all this idea together and make it work. And then I said, okay, yes, let's do whatever, right? Whatever anybody can do, let anybody does it. And then before I could say, right, because at that time, yes, he has been planning about foundation, right? So he now came around saying, yes, I need you. It's not about talking on media. I need you to join me. Come and join us, this and that. So he was telling people to join. But because I have been on different cases before, right? Like, I understand how these things of group can be. And I said to him immediately that I am not interested to join anybody. I will not join any group, and I will not do anything under the ground. This is how I said it. And maybe that annoyed him, right? So he now left my platform for some time. He went around, he went to meet all these Westos. They went to do nonsense there. They were doing their thing. He stopped even coming to me. At some time, he was snubbing me, right? So I just left him. He was dealing with them, going left and right. All that time, he wasn't even coming to me. They were doing their thing. Then they were telling him. And then at the point in time, because I always advise, when I heard that he said he want to create a foundation in the name of Mohbad, that is Mohbad Foundation, and I give an advice, African TV, why don't we remove Mohbad in the name of this foundation? You can make it African TV Foundation, make it your own thing, then use it to fight for the public. And he insisted, and he can be very stubborn. He insisted that Mohbad name will be there for whatever reason, and that is where the actual problem came. The actual problem. Oh my God, this man is long time. Is it immortalization? Hello? Hello, sir, how are you? This man's long time. Okay, I think it's network. All these ones, they be OG. So, how are you, sir? Long time it's been a while. Where have you been? Since those days, I think you streamed the live in NMS, something like that, if I'm not mistaken, that time. It's been a year. Anyway, welcome. So, all of these things, it happened. Yeah, it's okay, reaching. So, all of these things, it happened. And me, I keep watching and following intelligently. Because one, okay, irrespective of maybe I try to act in one particular way, I come from a very serious Christian family. I can't lie. I can't deceive people. There are some things I cannot do. Go up, come down. And when I look at all of these boys, when I look at the kind of things they do, I know where I come from. I know what I represent. And I know how I want to be seen on social media because I'm going to be here for a very long time. Right? I know what it means to be ashamed. When you go, you steal from people, you scam them, and they now come back before your face and they are exposing you and putting those things in your face. I know how it feels like. I don't want to be in those positions or to have those feelings. So I always tread carefully. I'm always trying to be careful about how I do things with anybody. Right? So now, 1 minute. Something is... Let me enter this puzzle. Okay. Yeah, so I always try to tread carefully, right? And that is what has saved me today. And so on the side of African TV, we tried our best, we did everything, but believe me, he was stubborn, and Gurexi was part of African TV because I said I don't want to join African TV and join anybody. So African TV went to make a group consisting of Westo. All this time, Comfy was not active. This Comfy was still streaming people. He was still streaming people, streaming us, right? Watching, learning from the fathers, from the men in the building, streaming us, learning from us, and whatever. All these times, insult was not even there. People that were even bringing insult was all this MFM, all this King White, whatever, and it was me. I am the one that was, because I was defending Baba Mohbad. Right? So anybody who is defending that man at the time, you see, there's no amount of insult anybody can insult me right now that I didn't witness the first 3 months of Mohbad's death. September to December. December, they went to bring a herbalist, very strong herbalist. And they put my picture, everything, video on their screen, and they were telling this man, kill chicken, kill ram. They did everything to enchant me. Right? That's where you see Baba Westo and Baba Mohbad a group, and yes and amen. They were even using that to mock me at one particular time. That maybe will have sweat for, that they have used a wood chicken to swear, that I will soon die. I look at them, I say, who are these people that are acting like they are God? So that nonsense they did there right now, in their mind, they believe that they are the one that owns life. They are the one that they have, that is the final say. Something you guys can't do to give Mohbad justice. And you're all just deceiving yourself. They did so many things, but I sat here like an elderly man. I know that typically about Jokuta, I know when whatever that goes up will come down. I know soon. I know where to wait for them. When I see children or people who don't have experience, when they do initial pressure, I will just wait somewhere intelligently. At the end of the day, I know where they will all come back to resort to. Look at this Yokudadi right now. Olayide, Oluwatosin, all this so-called group that call themselves critical thinker, surrounded by Baba Mohbad. Whatever they went to do, is it not the reason why all of us had issue with Baba Mohbad? When we are calling Baba Mohbad to be serious with his case, with the case that affect his son, that also affect the whole world. And this man instead was looking for the highest bidder, those that have the highest money to pay. People left their job. They went to different offices, all in the name of seeking for justice for Mohbad. If these people also bring suggestion, if they recommend a lawyer, if they bring in advice, that will be helpful. Please, why can't we work together with all this advice? Why are we selective? And this is where we got issues with York Daddy and Anyway, let me just, I don't want to spoil this conversation because I have to be cursing them. They have taught me that cursing and intimidation, right, is a way that they used to get away with things. So cursing them and intimidating them and using their medicine against them, I love it. For them to be cursing people who mean well for no reason, not that they can bring any evidence that anybody is an anti-justice. Only the fact that people suggested that they want to bring lawyer to help this case. And Baba Mohbad said the lawyer that they are bringing has to come and speak to his own lawyer. And York Daddy and these people, they were the ones supporting Baba Mohbad. That if there is nothing to hide, why can't the lawyers that people are bringing, not me, I never brought a lawyer in this case. Why can't the lawyer that people are bringing, why can't those lawyers work with Baba lawyer if they mean well? At the end of the day, karma catch up on York Daddy. York Daddy, Olaide, all those West, these small boys, they also went to create foundation like African TV. They came to give Baba Mohbad to sign. Now Baba said, for me to sign, bring your lawyer, let your lawyer work with my lawyer. And they refused. They refused. And because they know that their plan cannot work, they quickly send the lawyer away. And they have already amassed almost 18 million from the public. Tell me these children mean well. I call them children, kids, little children. When you see me calling them children, kids, they just look like infant. The children that they will see what is right. They will not recognize it. They will not accept it. They will go up, come down, live 5-10 years later. Then they will still come back to do that thing that you were telling them. When your mama tell you, don't do this, don't do that, you said no. Initially, you shake your head. At the end of the day, that advice your mama gave you, at the end of the day, you start using that advice to succeed in life. But when she was giving you that advice, telling you refused, you call her name, you were angry at her. This is what I went through here. Whatever York Daddy, Olayinka Adegbite, which is his name, whatever he thinks he has done in Just for Mohbad, I have done more than that. Do I deserve to be thrown under the shade that they were throwing me? On what ground? Or has Baba not done what any reasonable person will use in disciplining him? Has the man not done so? Is the man behaving normal? Or tell me the reason why people are insulting Mohbad mother. Did all of them not insult Mohbad mother or insult Mohbad wife? Why were you insulting Mohbad mother and wife? Because they have not done the right thing. So how come you became defensive of some other people? If people are not doing the right thing can be in different areas. Mohbad mother was not in the house when Mohbad died. So nobody should say she killed Mohbad. But because she's siding with what is wrong, people can drag her. She's siding with what is wrong. She's not standing and fighting the right way for her child. Wumi is not fighting for her husband. It's instead mobilizing people to be causing chaos. And Baba Mohbad is being unserious with public funding, with making sure that he applied public funding in actually finding what killed his son. He's not serious with finding out what killed Mohbad. And he's not being accountable. Look at his relationship with Oriomi Amzat, with Berekete, and with several other people. It shows him to be unserious. That is why recently, when Baba Mohbad heard that they spoke to Berekete, they went to bring him out. That's why I begin to question Shoulder Might. Where does Shoulder Might belong? And Shoulder Might, wherever you are today, listen to me. Okay? I don't know where you are coming from. I don't know how far you've been doing this. But know something very well. You're not going to mess up with Mohbad case and go scot-free. Right? All those languages you're using, that you're looking for justice, you're coming for Mohbad father, you're coming for Wumi, you're coming for Mohbad. Do you understand why people are going for these people? If you were the mother of Mohbad, Shoulder Might, Don't let me pray that you experience such in order for you to know why people are venting. For you not to know why they are coming for Wunmi Shouldermite, you must be an anti-justice. For you not to know why we are coming for Mohbad Shouldermite, you must be a manipulator. The reasons why we are coming for Joseph Aloba, one, is not being accountable for justice for Mohbad, and secondly, his actions are not enabling justice for Mohbad. Even if the man is not the police to investigate, in his own capacity, when we give him autopsy, tell me how did he make sure that 2, 3, 4 autopsy was done like we planned? We planned for 2, 3, 4, 5 autopsy to be done. We have the funding. Why didn't he pursue it? Why was some parents will tell you, I just want to know what killed my son. I may not catch the person, but I just want to know whether he struggled till death. I want to know what happened. But in this case, it wasn't like that. So what are you telling me? People have every single right. If the man is living like he's in the bush, people who live in the city, who live wherever that they believe that they have what it takes to put him in order, they should put him in order. They should put him in order. People have spoken to this man gently. He has shown that he's not a gentleman. He even went on media saying that the biggest mistake public is making, they are thinking is a gentleman. Put together all of those words and tell me that he made it being pampered the way you guys are pampering him. If they all lived well, if they were all responsible, do you think this would have happened to Mohbad? A man that came to his own son's house, the same night that Mohbad died, this man was fighting Mohbad lawyer for Mohbad property. This is the confusion. You all know how property is with families. You came, you heard that your son died. He's lying beside the staircase. The next thing you were asking the lawyer the 2 plot of land, the 2 acre of land that your son bought. Tell me, how only people who don't have good parents at home we grate Joseph Aloba. Only people who doesn't have good father, good parent, who have not come from a good home, they are the one that will make Aloba their role model. I know if I want to make a father a role model, I will choose a better father and my father as a role model. And a reputable person, a man of honor and value. I will choose that person as my father. Not some street boys who managed to attain a certain age in life, who have messed up with all their life and they have failed. Who have failed in life. And people are trying to honor them, giving them a medal. Now, all the celebration you are giving him, did he return it to you? Respect is earned. When you give respect to who is not due to, they will embarrass it. Now, did they embarrass you? You will keep giving excuse. But it is juju. It is juju. You don't want to accept that the man is naturally wicked and self-centered. You understand? Just because some of you are not insulting, that does not make you guys correct. Why is my background? Guys, is my background noisy?
No, it's fine. And
Yes.
let me take this to another level, Papareno, if you permit. You see, one of the reasons why I was even more angry is because of that lady called Soda Man, or whatever she called herself. She now came out. She was now telling us that the way the Baba is surviving on the truck that they bought for him. That is remaining 10,000. You see, people are so dangerous. And if we should allow this,
she said so.
Yes, he said that Baba is broke. That
I they go drag her. I they go find a picture. I they go find a picture. I go drag him.
It was
seriously
so terrible. And honestly, she said it. I was like, is this another Ponzi scheme or what? Because she came out and she was like, the Baba is now broke. How is he surviving? It's because of the truck that they bought for him. It's the truck that he has been living on, and that's how he has been. I was like, we are talking about millions of naira. We are not even talking about the GoFundMe right now. We are not even talking about all the money that had been given to that man. What happened to because you see, these are the things that we should ask questions. about, because I'm very sure. I think this is the things that the critical thinkers or whatever they call themselves have been hiding from the public. And anyways, I think the game is up now, and everyone is asking questions. What happened to the money contributed? Even recently, they still contributed another money. Recently, just of recent, that those ones said that they are not going to they are not going to release. Ṣé kòkòrò jówó ni bàbá Mohbad ni? What is taking money from him? He is not doing anything. Autopsy, you failed. Toxicology, you failed. DNA now you are even talking about suing DPP. He doesn't know what is. I don't know. Perhaps maybe some people are just. Well, see, this thing is deeper than what we are seeing. It's deeper than what we are saying. There are some things going on that we do not understand, and this man have to come out. I still keep saying it because see, I will tell you this. Please, let me just say it. The Baba Mohbad that we are looking at, I believe that perhaps he is a victim of circumstance, or maybe he himself. We don't know their plans. We don't know what they're actually planning, but something is wrong somewhere, and we must expose this scam going on right now. And some people don't want us to talk. That's why they everything Yomi did, everything they wasted all this effort, and me, I'm so pained. Anyway, I'll just say it that way. They investigated the matter to some extent, and
You allow me 5 minutes to just.
go ahead.
Yeah, let me go bring her picture. Continue. I will drag her.
Go ahead.
It's not about what you guys are talking about. What I want to say is this, Richie. Goodness sake, everybody that's on the platform and the comment section, I never go underground. Please. I don't know what you want to. I mean, the lack of Richie roller that they are trying to drag me or talk about me going underground. I didn't go underground. Take it on board. I want you to listen and listen very good. I want to explain what happened now. Richie, are you listening? Are you there?
He said he'll be right back. Perhaps he's listening to you but can't talk. But go ahead, sir. Okay.
Richie, no, I'm talking of Richie, not Maparano.
Yes, I'm saying he said he will be right back. You didn't see his message. He said he will be back.
Okay. This is what happened. Alex 70. What did you say? It's not that deep. Yeah, well, if you say it's not that deep, I think they keep measuring it that I went underground. No, this is what happened. You know my position about this case. In as much as I believe that the whole justice is going and it's gone as far as I'm concerned, but I'm just thinking about, and I've been saying it for the past 2 or 3 months now. Can we just go empty when we hear that we have committed to this man is the one? I will add somebody to it, and I keep saying it, Bukit Jesse. Now I say, okay, let me just hold this man responsible for this calamity, and I keep talking about it, and yeah, they all gave me some excuses. I mean, not really excuses. I mean, like I said, was so me I have no local standing that I cannot do anything. I said, can we test it in law? People feel like me. Some people, I mean, a lady was even saying it on a Olori Ebi platform. I said, oh God. And this lady was spending. Even I saw a lady was crying. I said, what can I do? How can I just help these people? It's not about the money.
It's about somebody in the faith, like, how can this man do this thing? You see, now, and I say, okay, can I just take it on board and do something? And I keep saying, okay, what are my options? And I go say, okay, hey, what can I do? And some people, like, I know, even Azuko told me that, sorry, there's nothing you can do. That is a gift. A lot of people told me. I said, no, I still want a lawyer that I can do something. Okay, can I just do something like take him from Lagos? Let me go and sue him in another state. Let me take him to Abuja. Let him enter a plane, spend money to come there. I don't mind to lose. It's irrelevant to me. Just ask him, lawyer, why you do this? He will answer the judge. I just want to test that. That I want. Okay, like they asked me yesterday now. No, no explanation, no answer.
Papa, who's this?
Good to see. Are you getting me? If you know where I'm coming from,
This is the lady.
I even go that ground.
That's why she can't come on camera. That's why she can't come on camera, because they all know that they all have ulterior
she came on
motive.
camera yesterday. Oh, she came on camera.
This is her now. This is her now. She will only now.
Only.
With the mark. She be this her.
What I put on you? What I put on you?
Auto shot okuruba.
What I put on you? Oh, mi ò rí dáadáa. Ó tọ kámẹ́rà lánàá. Ó tọ kámẹ́rà lánàá. Ó tọ kámẹ́rà.
So now what I'm saying is this. You see, come up, show that might. See, before I drag you, before I subject you, I go push you for short media. I don't know. Let me come. Let me tell something.
No.
I don't know.
Pano. Don't go too hard on her.
It's not what does that.
But know something.
Let her
We have been
come.
here for a good 2 years.
It's not what that.
No. That's something she doesn't know.
It's not what that energy, Paparano. Just hold on, Paparano.
Don't go too hard on her. No, let her talk. Please, Paano.
I have been in this case for 2 good years.
Yes.
Okay.
Those are the things she has to know.
We went through a lot.
Those are the things
anybody from any goddamn place to come to this app and take advantage of all our effort. We're not gonna let that happen.
Those are the things she has to know.
Okay, and whoever wants to mess with us will mess with them before they mess with us. It's very simple. Before you mess with us, you mess with anybody.
Can she come on camera now? Can she come on camera again? If she doesn't mind.
No, it's okay. Hello, how are you, Shoda Mat? Hello, can you hear me?
Very well, thank you, Papariano.
Okay, maybe let me start as a gentleman. Wait, let me start as a gentleman. We'll get there. Let me start as a gentleman. Because sometimes they say, now waiting person talk for your front, now you go take. The one way you're here, sometimes just disregard them. Now that you are here, you know me, I'm a very big critic of Joseph Aloba. You know, the fact that the man has not been accountable for all the public contribution, and the man is blocking the road path to getting justice for a son that he claims is the father of the son. And we are also been dragging Mohbad mother, not for doing the right thing, for the son that she carried in her womb for good 9 months. And we are also be dragging Wumi for not looking for justice for her husband, and for not doing the needful, for allowing people to be causing chaos in the family that she belonged to. So which of this position of the public, dragging the mother, the father, and the wife, which of this position that you do not understand, or that you don't understand, maybe we can explain it to you. And are you part of Justice for Mohbad, or you are just catching crews coming in and going? We don't know what is happening. Or you are an advocate or a lawyer. Please, if you can help us because I've spoken to you before once upon a time, I don't remember, but it wasn't like, to the point of whether you are at any, you are at any aim of affair, or doing one or two things. But now, since you are beginning to show interest that you are part of the case that all of us have suffered for a lot. Maybe we would like to hear your position so that we can see, our same person. Since you are one of us now, we can know which side you stand and we can know how to follow you.
Thank you very much, Papariano. I greet everybody in the box, in the comments on the FYP. I'm Shodamite. Once again, I'm not Shodamite. And okay, let me just tell you where
What do you say you are? Shoulder might? Okay, shoulder might.
Yes, I'm Shoyemi Daminola Titilayo, and these are the compilation of my name.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is where I stand. This is where I'm coming from. Okay, like I'm not actually putting anybody under the bus or trying to nullify anybody's efforts whatsoever.
Do you mind if you can turn on your video so that we can see each other's eyes, so that we can understand the sincerity? We can see the sincerity.
Okay, let me. Okay, don't worry.
She will
Just
do
let me
that.
go
She will
to.
do that. She will do that. It's very,
Please, Sholake, please don't get involved. Don't get involved. Emma,
very
don't,
necessary.
please. Don't get involved, please. Let me try to talk to her. Let me see where she belongs.
Papa, before she come on camera, sorry. Before she come on.
No, please wait. No, please wait. It's not the conversation, please.
If it's not my conversation, can I talk to you before you come on camera? Before you start talking?
About what now?
All right.
Yeah, go on.
All right, thank you.
Go on. No, please wait. Wait, should I might? Give me 1 minute, sorry. Go on, Lagata. What about what?
Right. I'm just saying that let us pay attention to the messages, right? Let us observe the messages. Thank you.
Come on. We don't play here before. The way we look like we are playing. Yeah, go on.
Okay, thank you.
Gentle lady.
I happen to know Mr. Joseph Aloba personally. You know why? Our paths crossed because of music. I'm also a gospel artist. All right. And ever since Mohbad died, I've been interested in the movement, even though I've not been coming out to speak because I don't really know much. And I'm not one to go with the public narrative of what is flying here and there, okay? So when I got to meet him, I realized that a lot of things have been out there about him that is not even right at all. That is not even close to right at all. And do you know what I feel like? I feel like, why is it like this? I asked him, I said, why can't you go out and address all these things? Okay, like somebody is dragging you, they're calling you a thief. Why not answer them and say, hey, I'm not a thief. This will happen, this will happen, this will happen. And maybe they will see reasons and be like, oh, okay. But if you keep quiet, definitely you are telling them that what they are saying is right. And then that narrative will just be out there about you. And at the end of the day, you will not be able to even do anything about it again. Then I started watching the whole thing. Critical thinkers, I came for them this night, and they actually came for me as well. And they said they are going to sue me. I've called my lawyers too, and I'm actually waiting for their letter because I will not be the first person to sue them. I'm not suing them. I don't have any grounds to sue them, but they can do that. You understand? Because I mentioned their names. Do you know why I mentioned their names? These people are the ones that actually have the direct access to Baba. Every one of them, they confirmed it tonight. They call him at will any time of the day because he answers to them. Now, they are the ones that actually determine when he goes out to maybe speak to the people or something. They determine what he says. Like they are controlling they are becoming a kind of intermediary between him and the public. I was looking at them. I was good. I was like, okay, this is good. These people are actually working for him. These people are actually working with him. Because in all fairness, among all the family members, Baba is the only one that gets out of that house to go to court. Baba is the only one that goes to the hospital to seek any kind of document that may be needed when this case is actually going to court. All this coroner inquest and everything, Baba is the only one out of the family members that is still saying, I want to know what killed Mohbad in the family. I understand the public interest because I was pained when that thing happened, right under our watch. It could happen to anybody, only Shele say anybody, if this can go like that, right? So, okay, at the end of the day, I realized that, okay, these people, they are the ones giving him the informations, the steps to take. I feel like, yes, They're actually working for him. Then something happened. Baba was just like, you should, document, see, let me make this clear. I'm not a spokesperson. I'm not out because they sent me. I wasn't sent by anybody. Mohbad did not allow anybody rest.
That will come
As long
himself.
as you get conscience, everybody wants to know what happened to that boy, what happened in that house. Everybody
Come
wants to know.
himself.
People that are good people at heart, they want to know what really happened. People are asking questions. And I'm not the first person that will be asking questions, okay? All right, so now I realized that Baba was now like complaining, maybe making calls while we were there. We are recording and everything. And then he'll be like, mi mọ nǹkan tó wà nínú ẹ̀, mi mọ lọ́ọ̀yà tí mo tún lọ gbé wá, bó ṣe ní kásáàkì lágbájá kan nìyẹn, nígbà tó tún yá ń sìn, ó tún ní ká ìwọ, okay, Baba ẹni sùúrù, what's happening? Wọ́n má worry tẹ́ o, má jẹ́ kán drag ẹ o, dragging tó ń pariwo fún mi pé kí má jẹ́ kán drag mi, òun lẹ̀ ń ṣe lénìí. I'm not afraid of the internet. And you said something. You said you are going to pursue me out of internet space. Omo millennial, more internet gameplay that. But I've been watching your life before, and I know that you are seeking justice. But the way everybody is going about it, we all can't sleep in the same place and maybe have our heads in the same direction. Possible. Gbogbo attacking in the same way. Some people will be gentle, some people will be radical. Bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn. At the end of the day, mo rí pé nǹkan yìí náà làwọn lẹ́nu yìí náà wá. I've come to your life before, and I was asking you that ṣé kò wá sọ́nà tí gbogbo wọn fi lè jọ ṣiṣẹ́ papọ̀, like they work together and then bring out a concrete way forward. Now, something really angered me, which I'm going to say anyway and defend anyway in any court, and that is immediately Baba refused to sign that letter, and he was refusing on the ground that he doesn't know what the context of the letter was. He was refusing on the grounds that he doesn't know the new lawyer they are bringing in. He was refusing on the grounds that what is happening? Why didn't Guresi explain it to him? He just said, sign, sign, sign. I'm calling them. They're telling me, you go and sign. We sent him to you. He felt cornered, right? I was looking at the next thing that will happen. The following week, critical thinkers, they came out and they said, Baba is anti-justice. He doesn't want justice for his son. And that he doesn't want to sign the necessary documents that they need to pursue the case. Wow, I was so touched that wow. Now immediately that went out there, people took it up and it flew. Everybody started saying, Baba, now anti-justice, now money they find, now this, that, now Agbaya, before you know it. I now said, Baba, do you know you're supposed to face the public and tell them that this is not what happened? I was asking them that what was inside the context of the lawyer. And Baba was talking to whoever cared that called him. Him too, he was calling people. Me mon kotoni kin sign, me mon kiniko. He still said it on Supervised TV Live yesterday. He explained everything. He came on live and he explained himself. Gracie said, Baba, sign because he send the scene. Baba lóhun ti gbọ́ òun máa sign it. At the back of the phone, Baba ń fidget. Kí ló wà ńbẹ̀? Gbà tó yá, ẹnìkan advice wọn, not me. I'm not going to lie. Baba ẹni ẹ sọ fún pé Baba ẹ sọ fún pé kán kó fún yín, ẹ fẹ́ lọ kó fún lọ́ọ̀yà yín ná. Kí lọ́ọ̀yà yín bá yín
Is the person a lady or a man?
A man that called him, yes, a man. That
Really?
carry those documents to your lawyer. Let your lawyer interpret it for you. So when Baba said, okay, Mr. Bo, I will ask them to bring the document. Then Baba went to the lawyer's place and everything. At the end of the day, Baba said, they want me to sue presidents, sue governor, sue everybody. Hey, me, ordinary carpenter, what I get?
So you mean after reading the whole content?
After reading the document, Baba was now saying, these people they have killed me. What is the middle one? Yeah,
he read it or someone read it for him and interpreted it.
They interpreted it for him. Baba took it to. You know that
he's the one that told you all this. He's the one that told you all this.
Most of it, he didn't even tell me directly. Maybe like coincidentally, I may be there while he's taking calls. Like the time they were dragging him on WhatsApp call,
Have you been going to the inquest regularly?
I haven't. That's why I said I don't like any narrative that is going on. I've just been following how it is going.
You have never been to the inquest.
In fact, I've never been. I wanted to go with Yomi Fabi sometimes ago. I had
Fox, don't come in.
What's it called? Sure, you understand? I wanted to go with Fabi because he said every interested youth we should come, we should do this and that. But at the end of
Okay,
the day, I was
you also live
following.
in Ikorodu. You also live in Ikorodu then.
I don't live in Ikorodu. I don't
Okay,
live in Ikorodu.
you sometime comes there.
Ever since we started the recording of this album, Tanshi, we have been going. Sure, you understand?
I mean,
Okay.
is it like a month ago or 5 months ago?
Not long ago. Kò tẹ̀ sí lè ju 2 months lọ.
Oh, you're recorded in Baba Mohbad house there.
His studio, you know, he has.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, like you are paying to record there, something like that.
We pay. Definitely.
Okay.
Right?
You pay to record there. Okay.
Yes, we pay.
So you are recording. That's how you
the
come
project
to.
is not even mine.
That's how you come to know about all of these things.
Yeah, the project that we are even doing now is not even my own. Though me, I'm also planning to have my own project as well too. That I feel like his engineer can work on.
But if I do recording, would you also come to patronize me in my studio to record?
Why not? I mean.
Then come now.
The fact that you are maybe cursing anybody is because of what you are seeing out there. I believe if it's Baba that is talking to you now, you will not say, Baba, I know you won't say that. You will ask him questions.
No, it depends. If he behaves himself,
when he called on Supervised show yesterday, he spoke. People asked questions.
No, the thing is this, right? Me, I will be genuine. She understand.
I think I know you for that.
As long as they can be genuine,
and you can be very, very hard and harsh.
No, if they are genuine, I can be. I don't want one thing I don't like. Okay, we all complain about bad country, bad governance. Right. We all complain about criminality. And at the end of the day, we find ourselves doing those things. Which way to go? I'm not going to let that thing happen. Not when I'm there. Yes, I'm not there. It's happening fine. But when I am there, the little capacity and ability that I have, I will apply it. Right? Okay, so guys, you can see very well right now because we've been wondering. We've been wondering, like, how did this lady even get close to Baba Mohbad in the first place? So she said she went to patronize. She's working on a project with a group, right? Group of people.
Yeah.
And you guys are recording in Baba Mohbad's studio. Now the question: do you guys sleep? Do you guys sleep in his studio there in his house?
No. Not now. Of course, there are hotels around. The last time I was there, we had to lodge, me and my sister.
No, I mean sometimes, like once in a while, not every time. Like if you're doing a project, maybe in the night.
If we have to sleep over, then we are not going to sleep. That means we are going to be working. Do you know that? Because the studio is not somewhere that will be comfortable for us to sleep.
No, I mean maybe Baba Mohbad can be recording you. Baba Mohbad will be here. You will be there.
It's not Baba Mohbad that will be recording us. It's not Baba Mohbad that will he has an engineer that will be doing that. So, do you understand?
Okay, I mean, he can just wait by the side, like listening to the song, seeing whether it is inspiring enough.
Of course, if you go and watch the video that we posted on Justice for Mohbad at 2 years, you will see me there.
How big is the room? How big is the room that there? The room is this room.
It's not a room. It has a studio. He has an apartment.
Yeah, but there's a room. There's a room. I think there's.
Of course, we have his own personal room now.
How big is the room?
How are we now deviating to his room issues now? I mean,
I'm just asking. Like, is it big? Is the room big enough?
I wouldn't know. Papariano.
Okay. Well, anyway, this is the thing. Thank you very much. I love the fact that you are able to explain how you got to meet Baba Mohbad and how you got to be there. You know, Mohbad case is it's a mysterious case, right?
And sensitive.
Yes, it's mysterious, it's sensitive, and it calls for a lot of suspicion. Wherever anybody, even me that is here, people can suspect me, right? Until I come to explain myself, I become genuine, and people will look to me. Even at that, they will still be watching me. Do you understand? Yeah, you know, the thing, I love the fact that you were able to see what was going on, you know, between the critical thinkers, Mohbad, like how they used to call him, how they, you know, like you say you watch it happen, right? Like you hear them calling him, like their conversations, you listen to some of their conversations, you see what they are saying, like you hear it. Yeah, but the thing is this, like what is your interest in Justice for Mohbad?
What happened in that house? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé yẹn lórúkọ yẹn? What happened? I've always asked this question. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ńbẹ̀? Now, critical thinkers, I think their leader or their president, it was actually attacking me this night. And it was like, this lady is from Wumi. I've never even seen Wumi before. I've never even.
No. You know, the thing is why I say you have to be conscious. Like you have to be conscious of some certain things when you say it, right? These are the things that makes people fall into different categories.
No. Do you
right?
think? Do you know why? Do you know why he said it feels like I'm from Wumi?
I
Because
myself
I
have said
said
so, and I want to give you my reason.
okay, because he said because I said Baba can't sue Wumi, that Baba does not have any ground to sue Wumi, and what I meant was Baba does not have any evidence to go after Wumi that she's the one that buyed his son.
Okay.
You know why?
Yeah, sure.
Because she can be invited, she will still keep saying the
Not
same
just
thing that she
about
has said.
nobody has an evidence that Wunmi killed Mohbad.
Exactly, nobody has an evidence. All of them,
Anyone
they
who
are
has an
still
evidence, please bring it out. If you
still
have an
suspects
evidence,
right now. They
if
are
you
all
have
still
any
suspects.
evidence, yes,
And
they don't. You
if you
see,
are not
they don't want to
careful,
be sincere. They don't want to be sincere with the true reality of this
how do we
case.
now go
They
about
just
it? How do we
yeah.
get
No,
the
but
truth?
look at the things. Look at the things that you said that I think was annoying. Like when I heard you talking about it, like you saying that why are people coming for Wunmi and they are looking for justice?
No. I
You know,
said, why are they going about it in such a fracas? This one will say, I'm team this, I'm team that. Anywhere they find themselves, they will start dragging
did you
themselves.
follow the case of?
Why
Did you know? Do
distraction?
you know about the case of O.J. Simpson and Nicole Brown? If you know
No,
about
I
that
don't think
case,
I don't think
yeah,
I know much about that.
that's an American case, an American inland case, like
Okay.
divided between fans everywhere over the world. You know, anywhere where you find mystery, which people are trying to ravel things, there will always be people with different opinion. So you understand? People can be opinionated, and and it can quickly turn into like group against group. These things happens, right? You will see how it happens with football. It happens wherever people disagree. Teams. So this is not it's not a new thing. The only thing we have to do, those of us who probably are more conscious or probably are more learned, what we do is we look into the different side of the argument, and then we weigh it, right? And then we are able to decide that okay, I think it makes sense. Like okay, I don't want to be part of it, but I think it makes sense for such pressure to be in place. Are we saying Mohbad was supposed to be our son, that like we would just like want all of this whole thing to just silent like that? No. We want the awareness. The awareness is very important. Look at the reason why people get justice. Why do people seek for justice everywhere in the world? Right? One, so that whatever crime that was committed will not reoccur in the future. Right? And people would have known that okay, these are the lessons to be learned in situations like this. People have to be such awareness. And maybe in times whereby people feel like they're not satisfied with whatever investigation that has been done, they cannot be silent, right? So in that, on that basis, what we can all be calling is to be pressuring the authorities. Hey, you guys should do something. And if authorities still do not do anything, whoever that is still crying, let them still cry to their father. Government is just like everyone's father.
Right.
Do you understand? And they can even do so by writing petition to the government. Like some of them, just like me right now. I said the moment Mohbad father, Mohbad destroyed just for Mohbad, for me, right? And this is my ground. Why I say, I mean, you can also reason with me, and you can question me, you can challenge my ground. This is what I believe, right? In the beginning, we came up with a lot of beautiful plans. All of these ideas, this same idea that the reason why you see me sometimes I'm breaking York Daddy. This boy they call York Daddy or lie, all these stupid critical thinkers. They were passing by when I was holding Just from Mohbad. They were passing by when I was holding live stream on Just from Mohbad, and they saw my commitment in this case. That's why they stopped by, and they knew about all the beautiful plans, everything. By now, there would have been a statue and something to immortalize Mohbad in Ikorodu. Right now, people will be looking at that and they'll be using that to even seek for justice. Just for Mohbad would even be, like on top of the ceiling in Ikorodu right now. Because when people go by, they pass, they go back and forth, they'll be seeing Mohbad. They'll remember that, this guy has not gotten justice. It will be a remark. All of these things were all planned. We planned how to do 2, 3, 4, 5 different autopsies. The money is available. Right? Even, let me show you this. Let me play this so that, when you see us venting, we are not just venting because, one, we do it because it is the order of the day. There's a different language that people have different language that they understand. Sometimes you have to speak those languages, right? But when things matters, sometimes you have to go back to, standard, to how things are supposed to be done. When I was saying that, like, I was thinking, because we've heard so many things, I said, okay, Inshoda might want to be the new Gurex that they want to send to us, because Gurex is another player that we've been seeing all around, going around Mohbad, or because of his own personal interests, right? We felt like if you were another one that we know how to deal with these kind of things. So whether you are a millennial or whatever, believe me, if we enter, you go feel them. Understand me? But anyway, now you get your skin shower. I know if you talk, if you get rubber body or iron body. But, so let me play this. Hear this. Hear this one.
In Nigeria, they can't get they can't get exactly what killed Mohbad. Immediately, I called one of my friend with the America. Say, this is the result to when they give to me. He said, no. In America, even in 100 years, if they just see a bone, they will detect the day that the person died. After when I talk finish, the president of the National Association of Medical Laboratory Science